It's time for UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Century World, Skyward, U.S. Bank, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin-Robbins. Also by BSN Sports, Festival Foods, Taco Bell, TDS, Cousin Subs, Wisconsin National Guard, People's State Bank, Monk's Bar and Grill, Marshfield Clinic, Century School of Business and Economics. Also by Hughes Service and Millador, Aero Global Corp, Goal Line Golf and Hockey, Edward Jones, Puro Clean Restoration Professionals, McCain Foods, Dahl Auto, Northwind Solar, Len Dudis Motors, Mullins Way, Brightline Investigations, Auto Select, Bone and Joint, Rock and Roll Cafe, Fraternal CrossFit, Aspirus Health, and Thrivent.
And good evening from KB Willard Arena in Stevens Point. Welcome to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. I'm Tom Weaver, along with me, Sean McMahon, where tonight, Game 2 of this season home opening weekend. Stevens Point, a 5-2 win over Bethel last night. They welcome the St. Mary's University Cardinals here tonight to KB Willard Arena. Sean, I thought Pointers were rewarded for some hard work last night. A couple of power play goals gave up, things kind of got away from them for a couple seconds, but answered the bell when they needed to get a 5-2 win over a very, very good Bethel team last night.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the Royals down the road here as they go into conference play. But absolutely, thought they played well in all facets. Penalty kill could use a little work, but when you talk to Coach Krieger, he loves the aggressiveness of the penalty kill, and the power play got going a little bit as well. I know Fletcher Anderson wants a little bit more out of his game, and most importantly, you got the big guys to score last night. You got all the upperclassmen on the score sheet with goals, and that's so important for this hockey team.
Yep, that they did. Adam Racigel, Peyton Hart, Sean Bunting, Fletcher Anderson, and Dawson Chirino with the goals. Sean, I thought really the two biggest ones, Adam Racigel, the first goal of the game late in the first period to get a lead after 20 minutes, and then the power play goal by Fletcher Anderson to bank back to the 2-goal lead in the third period.
Man, how long have we been talking about this? A year and a half, maybe two, about how the Pointers just need to get off to a lead, get a first period lead, go into the locker room with good vibes. They were able to do that last night, and it showed it in the beginning parts of the second period, and then the power play goal. You could feel Bethel starting to grab the momentum of the hockey game after a couple power plays, and Fletcher Anderson did what he needed to do in that spot and made him pay for a really not great penalty on the slashing to Dawson Chirino. So, all systems go. I look for tonight them to be aggressive again, and let's see how these guys respond after finding success at home.
Last night, 12th straight win for the Pointers over Bethel. St. Mary's comes here tonight, Sean. They dropped a 3-2 decision at Stout. Blue Devils got goals from Gunnar Moore and Nicholas Stevens, and then Hayden Stocks in the second period to race to a 3-0 lead before Jake Cameron and Colin Tushy with goals for St. Mary's. Cardinals went 0 for 5 on the power play and generated just 14 shots on goal against Stout. Yeah,
a team that's struggling to find offense right now. They split with MSOE at home last weekend to open their season up. It'll be interesting. They have some big defensemen, but they're also young on the back end as they are going to play one senior and then sophomore and freshmen the rest of the way. So it'll be interesting to see their defense and this big crowd. It's always kind of an adjustment period. Hopefully the Pointers can get off to a good start.
That they will. A.J. Ruskowski, 26 saves last night. He is a senior out of Traverse City, Michigan. He will get the start in net again for the Cardinals tonight. Alex Proctor will go for Stevens Point again here tonight, Sean. I thought he was especially good down the stretch in the third period when the Pointers needed him the most.
Yeah, he was feeling it in the third period as he tried to score a goal a couple times. It took let our hearts stop for a second or two, but nonetheless, no worse for wear. But when he needed to make the big save in the third period, when Bethel was pushing with an extra man to try to cut the lead in half, he made some really, really top-age, aggressive saves. Coach Chris Nelson loves to see that out of his junior goaltender.
Yep, that he does. As we said, Stout beat St. Mary's last night 3-2. UW Superior got a late empty net goal to break open a one-goal game, 3-1 win over Gustavus. The other surprise of the night, on the road, St. Olaf beats Eau Claire by a score of 4-1. Couple of finals already from today. In the MIAC, Augsburg beats Concordia, Minnesota 3-2, so they split their weekend conference series. In the NCHA, St. Norbert keeps rolling 5-0 over Dubuque. Pointers will be at Cornerstone on Tuesday night. And Adrian sweeps their weekend out east. They beat Oswego this afternoon by a score of 4-2. That is the other games. We'll have more coming up here, and a big weekend for the Pointer women's hockey team.
Yes.
We'll talk about that as well. But here's Stevens Point and St. Mary's. We'll take a break. We come back. Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger joins us as our pregame show rolls on here from Willett Arena in Stevens Point.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. For 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfus University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point.
With our Pointer pregame show on the Pointer Sports Network. Tonight, St. Mary's at KB Willett Arena. Night 2 of this opening weekend on the home schedule for the Pointers at KB Willett Arena. Take on St. Mary's tonight. And it's Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Coach came out of the gates last night and a 5-2 win over Bethel. I thought they're a very good team. That was a nice win for your fellas last night.
It was, yeah. I think it was a good start for us, good first period. I mean, I think as we talked last night, we got away from it a little bit in the second and parts of the third, but we found a way to manage it. Got timely scoring, and it was a good experience for us to be, how to protect a lead.
Big power play goal for you in the third, but I thought, overall on the power play, you're moving the puck well, aren't you?
Yeah, they're creating looks. They're generating chances. First game of the year, I thought they were off a little bit, and since then they've created looks a little bit. Now it's, the next step is finishing, and, it's just trusting the process, sticking with it, and giving that extra few percent more and bearing down on the stick.
I think the other thing, you got a nice bonus, the goal by Raji at the end of the first period there, kind of rewarded for some hard work and coming out of that period with a lead.
Yeah, that's the shift that we want. We created our own possession. We got a full offensive line change while they stayed out there as tired guys, and then made a nice play at the blue line. That's something that we had talked about, last week with him specifically, but all of our D as far as, we're in the elbow of the zone trying to create a little bit more instead of just first-handedly throwing pucks on net, but find a lane way for guys to get there, look to create something. I thought he did a good job of just buying time for guys to get to the net, throwing it to the mixer, and see what good things happen.
A couple of power play goals. You did give up a learning lesson for your fellows after looking at it on video?
Yeah, weird. First one, I still can't tell how it happened from our camera angle because there's our guy in the way. I don't know if it hit our skate, their skate. Don't know if the guy got it in. A little bit weird. Second one, we're being aggressive. Peyton's chasing the puck at the blue line there. Joe's trying to cut it off. We get that puck there. We're on offense. I'll take those aggressive mindset, those mistakes. Those are easy corrections.
Let's talk about your penalty kill up until now. I get the feeling that you're not afraid to interchange a whole lot of different things to put guys out there.
No. Yeah, we starting to give some other guys some more minutes in that area and alleviating roles a little bit and getting some skill on the ice when we need it in those scenarios. But I think, our percentage-wise isn't great as far as PK right now, but our process has been good. I think we've forecheck has been good as far as getting it there. It's just a few weird bounces, turnovers here, but I've liked what we've done so far. I want to, with the rest of our game, put the pressure on and actually create some momentum off of it if we can.
And lastly, to close the book on Lesson, I thought, and then down the stretch defensively, you were very good from the goal on out.
Yeah, Brox was great. D were good, keeping things to the outside. We were good, collapsing to the house. Did what we need to do to close out the game, but I think we can put ourselves in a better spot where it's not so tight come the end.
Yep. All right, St. Mary's tonight, how are they different from Bethel?
All the Maya teams play somewhat similar, but they play on a bigger ice sheet, so they have they play a little bit more flowy. They're a transition team where they want to attack off counters. They go up on quick plays, so we got to take care of pucks, and it's going to be a similar game plan where we got to force them to break out pucks through 5 guys and go 200 feet. We like our odds on that.
All right, parent-family weekend here. Obviously, you've got a diverse lineup here from now around the world. This is an opportunity to get a lot of folks in here for their first time and experience Stevens Point.
Yeah, it's cool. We got one Wisconsin kid, not a lot of Midwest, a lot of Canadians, obviously, and Estonian. We got parents from, legit all over the world that, we recruit these kids, and most of them are sight unseen. They don't have a chance to visit here, so they're taking a leap of faith on us. So it's cool for them to be here, and then the parents to come see what their kid has experienced for the over 2 years and see where he lives, see where he's at, and get the feel of Stevens Point and feel that welcoming support. It's awesome.
Obviously, a big day for you on Tuesday. We got to get it started here tonight, right?
Yeah, we don't care about Tuesday. Tuesday will come in 3 days. We're focused on the here and now. Don't matter who we play, where we play. We need to take a step in our game from last night of how we played.
All right, good luck here tonight.
Thank you.
Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger. Stay tuned. Mark coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com. Nothing beats the excitement of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Advanced tickets for men's hockey and basketball are available online at tickets.uwsp.edu or by calling the University Information and Ticket Office at 715-346-4100. Game day tickets for all Pointers events go on sale at the door 1 hour prior to game time, with group pricing available with 48-hour advance purchase required. Get your seat in the dog pound today at tickets.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, just about set for both teams to come out here. Parents Family Weekend. Sean got to meet a lot of new faces this afternoon.
Yes, yes. It was interesting. It was fun, a lot of fun. The hockey team always does a nice job at the point after in Stevens Point to put something together, get some snacks, have a couple beverages. Yep. And enjoy each other's company for a couple hours this afternoon.
That is Stevens Point and St. Mary's about here. Sean, I really liked the start of the Pointers last night. They, just kind of came out from the get-go with good pace.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. They picked up the pace and really kept their foot on the gas pedal. And the things that I took out of last night's game was the defensive core.
Yeah.
Really, they played a really good game, especially in the third period. They did a nice job of being their best when they really needed it.
Yep, absolutely. A couple of lineup changes here tonight. Quentin Neal, the junior out of Coquitlam, British Columbia, in the lineup, centering the fourth line. He is in for Alec Hamady. And it's Gino Colangelo in. He'll be the right wing on that line there. He's in for Klaus. Yagi and Aiden Mosier will dress as the 7th defenseman tonight as Josh German comes out of the lineup. Those are the 3 changes here tonight for UW Stevens Point. All right, here's our starting lineups tonight. First of all, for the St. Mary's University Cardinals, the goaltender is A.J. Roskowski, a 6'6 senior out of Traverse City, Michigan. And save percentage, goals against average of 3.33 and a save percentage of .886. He is 1-2. He has played
every minute.
Every minute
of the game
for the Cardinals here so far. Cole Mickle is on left defense, 5'11 sophomore out of Broomfield, Colorado, and a transfer out of Niagara University. The right defenseman is Warner Young, 6'2 and a senior out of Newberry, Michigan. Up front, Lawden Palinger is the centerman, 6'3 and a senior out of La Crescent, Minnesota. The right wing is Nathan Solis, a 5'9 senior out of Saline, Michigan. And the left wing is Colin Tushy, a 5'11 junior out of Prior Lake, Minnesota. Ryan Egan is the head coach of the Cardinals, as in his 6th season, 44, 62, and 6, was a St. Mary's assistant from 2009 to 2014. Sean, he was also the head coach of the Cooley Region Chill in the North American League. Was the coach of Stephen Qualiata, who in national championship overtime fame won Stevens Point a championship in 2016. Also played at UW River Falls as well. All right, for the Pointers, UW Stevens Point, Alex Proctor, 6'2", 185, a junior out of Allen, Texas, 2-1, 2.48 goals against average. On defense, the left defenseman, Adam Racigel, 5'9", 170, and a sophomore out of Windsor, Ontario. Michael F. Tomoski is his mate, 5'10", 184, and a sophomore out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Up front, the centerman, Peyton Hart, 6'2", 205, and a senior out of Delafield, Wisconsin. The right wing, Matthew Falls, 6'3", 200, and a senior out of Toronto, Ontario. And the left wing is Dawson Sherino, 5'11", 175, and a senior out of Greensburg, Pennsylvania. So Matthew Falls, Sean, gets bumped up to that number 2 line on the right wing. Head coach Tyler Krieger in his 8th season, 139, 36, and 16. We'll take a break. When we come back, the opening face-off. Stevens Point and St. Mary's on a Saturday night from KB Willett Arena. Opening face-off is coming up next on the Pointers Sports Network.
Visit your local Festival Foods today and pick up a sweet treat from their Scratch Bakery, your favorite decadent entree from their savory meat department, or fresh produce to feed your body from their Days Fresher produce department. Shopping with Festival Foods earns you discounts on Quick Trip gas, so you can pump up the savings. The more you spend, the more you save. Register your card to easily manage your gas rewards points. Only at Festival Foods, a proud sponsor of UW Stevens Point Athletics.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We are here for you and your family, here for the community, planning for the future, and here for good. Because that's how it should be among people who care for one another. And that's what keeps driving us forward at Aspirus. Good people with good hearts, delivering great care. Care that will keep getting better as we grow and thrive together. Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Hughes Service is your local family-owned Ford dealer. For your next new or used vehicle or all your service needs, Hughes Service has you covered. If you're looking to lease or finance your next Ford, Hughes Service has competitive lease specials and financing options on new Ford vehicles and an extensive collection of quality pre-owned and certified vehicles at affordable prices to suit your needs. Come see what your neighbors already know. You're always welcome at Hughes Service in Millador. Puro Clean Restoration Professionals is your #1 source for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Water, fire, and mold, Puro Clean has technicians on call 24/7 to aid in your time of need. Puro Clean's cleaning division specializes in carpets, furniture, and duct cleaning. Call Puro Clean today for all your property needs. Puro Clean, your paramedics of property damage. Call 715-321-2526.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, another great crowd here, Sean.
Absolutely.
What we have, over 1,400 last night here for the opener?
Yep, not bad.
Filling in here. Yep.
Students in.
Yep.
Ready to roll.
Sean, a couple of former Pointer connections on this St. Mary's roster. Mark Fleetmeyer is a sophomore forward. He is a left wing on the fourth line, the son of the former Pointer defenseman Drew Fleetmeyer, who I understand may be in the house here tonight. The other one is Connor Abrick, a sophomore defenseman. He's out with an injury. Out of Hayward, he is the son of former Pointer Gord Abrick, who was forward on the early 90s championship team. So starting to see more and more of those guys trickling through.
How does that make you feel, Tommy?
Old, baby, old. What's changed? Not me.
Absolutely.
All right, Adam Knutson, Rick Larson, the referees, Justin Peters, Jason Peters will work the lines here tonight as assigned by the WIAC. All right, here we go. It is Loudon Palinger to center ice. Stevens Point controls the opening draw. They'll throw it back. Race a goal out there with Eftimowski. Long outlet pass goes ahead. Coming back, it is Warner Young after it. Some good size on this St. Mary's lineup, Sean. Now intercepted. Here's Eftimowski. He'll jump the plays, rims it in around behind Reskowski. And the size starts in net here for Reskowski. That's 6'6" for the Cardinals. Far corner, they'll shove it behind the net. Off the glass it goes. They'll try to reset. Banging in there, Matthew Falls for the Pointers. Peyton Hart coming in there as well. Now coming, Stevens Point forcing a turnover. They throw it to the front of the net, goes just wide. St. Mary's trying to come in transition here. Falls will get it ahead. Bouncing puck comes. Michael Eftimowski shoves it ahead. Here's Dawson Chirino in on the far side. Chirino lets it go around him. He'll begin the play. They poke it free to Chirino. Behind the net to the side and the near side. Cleared out and lifted up into the rafters and out of play. 54 seconds in here from Willett Arena.
I remember this because we discussed it last year, the last time the Pointers played St. Mary's last November here at Willett Arena. The quandary about how big their defensemen were and playing on an Olympic sheet at home. Yep. You really hope those guys can skate.
Yep. Stevens Point leads the all-time series 22-6-2 and has won 4 in a row last year. And let's see here. Last meeting, November 10th of 2023. Stevens Point, 5 different goal scorers and a 5-2 win. Pointers won 2 for 5 on the power play. We'll get an icing call here off the face-off, so they'll reset. 1 minute into night number 2. Poulius in to take the face-off. And goes to the far corner. Sean Bunting scored a big goal for the Pointers last night. Now pinching up on the far side is Ryan Hintz. Hintz to the far corner, muscled up once again. Here comes Poulius. Behind him, though, however, and slides all the way out. New power after it here. And a dangerous play in the near corner, but Ryan Hintz quickly back up to his feet. Up the wall in the near side. It's a turnover on the near side. Juna Juntanen with it. Now big shot block here by Bunting. That clears it out. Gets a rise from the Pointer bench. Far side Clay Allen for St. Mary's. They'll feather it into the far side. Set things up. Long range shot. Blocker to side by Proctor. Rebound to the far corner. Cleared out by Sean Bunting. Stick lift there. It'll come to Ryan Hintz in the far corner. Behind the net to Hunter O'Brien. O'Brien, long-range pass misses Sean Bunting, and this will be an icing call against the Pointers. 18:06 to go in a scoreless first period.
Both teams, fair to say, feeling each other out here as trying to just get their games going on each side. I'm just thinking about the Eau Claire St. Olaf game. I looked at their box this morning when getting ready for tonight's game, and it really appeared that St. Olaf controlled things
from start to finish.
Yeah, with 2 hands on the wheel, as you like to say.
Yeah.
The whole game.
All right. Oh. Justin Peters almost blew a tire here, the linesman. Off the draw, off the glass, and out. I believe that's Justin, right?
Yep.
Jason with the beard,
yep.
Justin without. All right, near side, long-range pass here. Oh, and it's Jason Peters. That caught a puck up high. I think he's all right. And here's Engelbert coming in, firing a shot, whistling in front. Oh, scoop just wide. Clear to the side of the net. Pointers throw it. Engelbert back there. Owen Dean in the far corner. Oh, Nico Shemileski, a beautiful chance in front of the net. And let's not forget, Jason Peters has had a couple of rough rides here at Willett Arena in the last couple of years. All right, here is Blake Norris with a nifty play around, far side. Gets it ahead. Shemilevsky and Owen Dean will chip the puck deep. Shemilevsky behind the net. Colangelo Near side, long range. Glove save, Alex Proctor. Shot after the game last night was in coach's office with Mikhail Selienko, the former Pointer in there, was talking with Nico a bit. Nico's story of his father left the Soviet Union, went to Israel, and then to California, where he was born, and then moved to Michigan. The path to Stevens Point. Everybody's got an interesting story, right?
Don't they?
Not quite like that, though.
No. No.
All right, here's Eftimowski around. And glad they could be here on this Parents and Family Weekend. Here's Quentin Hill for Stevens Point in. And Bennett Kopel pulling it in there. Kopel in the lineup here back-to-back nights. Coming around, Racigal holds it into the point on the near side. Racigal took a licking but got the puck deep behind the net. Quentin Hill trying to center it. Colangelo. Gino Colangelo in the lineup as well tonight for Stevens Point. Near side, and here's Quentin Hill again coming. Oh, they tried to set up to the side of the net. Bennett Kopel couldn't pull the trigger. Back the other way. Mark Fleetmeyer in for St. Mary's. Fleetmeyer sends it in and then clips the goaltender, Alex Proctor, right in front of the referee. Students didn't like that much, but the puck loose in the neutral zone. Fleetmeyer back near side. On the near side, bouncing up high into the far corner it goes. Eftimowski squirts it away there from Nathan Solis. And Stevens Point in transition. Chirino reaching for it, and this will be an icing call. 16:05 to go in the first, still scoreless.
Yeah, trying to spread this St. Mary
St. Norbert on the mind.
A little bit. Yeah, that St. Mary defense out in the neutral zone. Some big, long lead passes to try to create offense quickly on the transition.
Coach would not be happy with you, Sean.
I know.
Thinking about St. Norbert here before St.
I
Mary's.
know.
As indicated on our pregame show.
Very much
with
so.
Authority.
With authority.
Yeah. Face off to the right side, Peyton Hart. Glove down there, Clay Allen. Off of his glove, loose in the neutral zone here, sent back the other way. Proctor lassos it to the far side. Matthew falls back to the middle. Turnover, shot ripped and deflected. Not high enough to get the netting, loose on the near side. St. Mary's again with it. Now Stevens Point. Here comes Dawson Chirino. Chirino right wing, and Matthew Falls, I think, is in the zone. Oh, they'll say onside, and Falls goes behind the net where he'll carry the play. Falls near side is bumped. Chirino in to help him out. Boy, he's got a defender all over his back, wrapped up on him, and lost his stick on the play, did the defender. Actually, it's Matthew Falls that lost his stick, and that allows St. Mary's to send it down. Alex Proctor in. He's going to lift it up high to the far side for Andrew Poulias. He's in one-on-one. Shot had his stick lifted from behind. Keeps it going. Now it's Bunting walking his way through. Bunting turning. Firing a shot weakly wide to the near side. Fletcher Anderson with it. Far side. Now out of the reach of Bunting. Near side. Poulias recovering. He goes hammering into the near corner. Got it loose. Here's Sean Bunting. Thought about a wraparound. Instead out high to Norris. Norris from the point. Shot block there. Goes wide. Fletcher Anderson to the rebound in the near corner. Out high to Hunter O'Brien. He'll zip a pass ahead. That's intercepted by St. Mary's. They may have some numbers here if they hustle. Now ahead comes Gabe Potik coming in. Shot fired wide. Potik with a wicked backhander there. That I think Alex Proctor, a little with the shoulder to steer that one aside. Stevens Point still looking for their first shot on goal. Now they throw it into the midsection of Lawton Palinger. And cleared back. Lafferty with it. Point near side. They'll play catch with it. Now bring the breakout back to the left wing to Blake Arneson. Arneson in the lineup tonight for Ryan Egan. Now they come in. Cameron firing a shot and hit the crossbar up and out of play. Goodness gracious. Jake Cameron with a grade A chance. Beat Alex Proctor and crossbar out.
That was a great transition play coming across the offensive blue line. A little 3-on-2 perhaps. Found Cameron as a late trailer with a bunch of traffic in front. Labeled it up to the top corner on Proctor's stick side and just hit the crossbar.
All right, here's Gino Colangelo, Shemalevsky, hustling back. Owen Dean had his stick knocked out of his hand from behind. Icing call here against St. Mary's as back and forth we go. 13:55 to go in the first period, still scoreless.
That's what Coach Krieger talked about, is how you got to take care of the puck in the neutral zone. And otherwise, that's kind of where St. Mary's gets their offense from. That quick transition game, turning defense into offense in an awful hurry.
All right, off the face-off, Blake Norris for Stevens Point. Shemalevsky veers off on the far side. Nifty pass back to Norris. Can't get free for a shot. Here's Owen Dean. They play catch with it. Norris carries it into the near corner. Norris wraps around the backside. Shemilevsky gives it back to him. He'll come in. Owen Dean fires a shot. Missed a wide open net to the near side. Owen Dean looking for his first tally as a pointer. Shemilevsky throwing down on the far side, but gets it to Dean behind the net. Really nifty shift here by this number 3 line of Stevens Point. Shemilevsky, a hammer. Raskowski makes a glove save and hangs on.
Yeah, they got it where they wanted it with Nico on the far face-off dot. Got a good one-timer, but, man, Owen Dean had a wide open net. A great little backdoor pass as Blake Norris activated, took some offense, went around the net, found Dean wide open, and the puck just went up a little bit high.
Off the face-off, puck goes back behind the net. Cardinals last weekend split with Lake Forest. Behind the net, here's Clay Allen for St. Mary's. Cleared out. Quentin Hill will hold it in out high. Trying to slide it ahead to Bennett Kopel. Kopel hammers into the far side. Oh, a nasty hit on Quentin Hill that fortunately was away from the boards. No call. Now they'll come back in. Shot fired. That's partially deflected by Racigel. Back the other way. Here's Quentin Hill with a defender losing his stick. Long range pass. Racigel joins the play. Looks to center. Backdoor he goes. Just missed Quentin Hill. Aftomovsky back for Hill in the far corner. It's Clay Allen who's stuck without a stick here. And Stevens Point will get it in a delayed penalty call coming up here against St. Mary's. Shot fired. Do they possess the puck? Nope. Now they finally do. We're going to get a whistle, and in the near corner, I think it's Clay Allen is going to go off here. 12:32 to go in the first. Stevens Point to the first power play of the night.
Should be an interference call on Allen as he goes to the box. Interference as he took out Bennett Kopel on that transition play. Let's look at the power play numbers for the Pointers. They're 2 for 17 so far this year, 11.8%. Last night, 1 for 4 on the power play. Penalty kill numbers for St. Mary's, 10 of 11, 90.9%. And that's 6th in the MIAC, 3 for 3 on the penalty kill last night for the Cardinals.
Here's Fletcher Anderson, walks in, shot blocked, comes right back to him. 12 and a half to go in the first. Stevens Point on the power play. Peyton Hart looks to set it up. Far side, Sherino. Poulias took a stick up high.
Penalty.
Peyton Hart coming. Stevens Point going to give the puck up here. And they're going to blow it dead here. Stevens Point's going to get a 2-man advantage as Andrew Poulias took a stick in the chops. And a high sticking call will come here to Lawden Palinger. And Stevens Point, Sean, a prime opportunity here with 1:40 of a 2-man advantage.
Yep.
First one of the year on these, right?
Yes.
Now St. Mary's tries to get a late start here. Hart, Poulias, Sherino, Anderson, and Ryan Hintz will work the power play here. All right, Hintz feeds it far side to Sherino. Sherino to Hintz at the point. Near side, Anderson, a one-timer just missed, rebounding around. Pointers get to it, Anderson. Anderson hammered on the near side, got it free to Poulias, who lost the handle. St. Mary's able to get it. Ryan Hintz at center ice will corral it before it goes the length of the ice. Stevens Point, a 2-man advantage. Peyton Hart into the left wing, accelerates. Now looks to drop, instead rims it around Poulias far side. Lets it go to Sherino. Sherino, top of the far face-off circle, goes deep to Poulias, goes behind the net, back to Sherino, coming through, comes right back to him, shot fired, rebound, Peyton Hart with another chance. Now Hintz with it, near side Anderson, waiting, goaltender resets, they go backdoor for Sherino, can't get it. Here's Hintz, 50 to go on the 2-man advantage. Anderson with a shot, Raskowski with a save. Anderson to the rebound in the near corner, out high to Ryan Hintz. Cross ice Sherino, he'll fake a shot, walks right in, taken away, but Peyton Hart picks it up. Back to Sherino. Sherino fans on it, now gathers it back in, 35 to go. Sherino coming around high, feeds it far side. Hintz fires a shot to goal. Ryan Hintz of the Pointers on the power play with his first career goal. Stevens Point, 11:04 to go, up 1-0.
Yep, and they'll still have 52 seconds of the pointer of a power play 5-on-4. And Ryan Hintz, what a great job of working that puck around, Tom, to finally find the seam. Ryan Hintz in the far face-off circle, rips a little wrister right over the shoulder. It's his first goal as a Pointer, and the Pointers are up 1-0 early at Willett Arena.
Pointers moving the puck very well in the power play, Sean. All right, Gino Colangelo now out there. Hunter O'Brien on the near side. O'Brien drops it back. Aftomovsky in. Here's Shemilevsky. Nico Shemilevsky puts his head down, goes to the far corner, slides it out high to Aftomovsky. Eftimowski along the blue line near side to O'Brien. They'll play catch with it out high. Eftimowski low to the far corner. Shemilevsky, far face-off circle to Eftimowski. Now to Shemilevsky. He'll come in a little bit, zips it through there, hit a defender. Pointers will gain it. Out high, here's Owen Dean. Dean, far side, Shemilevsky. He'll come back door for Dean just out of his reach. Bunting had a crack at it. He'll work in front of the net here. Here goes Owen Dean. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Eftimowski shot. Good shot block there by the Cardinals. Right to Hunter O'Brien. O'Brien slides it far side. Eftimowski. Final seconds of the power play here. They will walk it in. Palinger out of the penalty box. Here's Owen Dean trying to get it through. Now St. Mary's maybe a 3-on-2 back the other way. Juntunen back the other way, centers it, broken up, plucked out of midair, bouncing puck coming. That's kicked by Eftimowski. Now loose and near side, cleared up and out off the near boards and out. Stevens Point, a 1-0 lead on the power play here. 9:50 to go in the first. Lead pass ahead, Hunter O'Brien. Off the wall but not out. Fleetmeyer walks in. He wired it toward the net. That's sent back the other way, and then Fleetmeyer dumps it behind the net. Now Bennett Kopel. Now here's a turnover and a turning, firing a shot, glove save, rebound is kicked up over and a goal. Boy, that looked like it was kicked in the net. That looked like it was kicked in the net, Sean.
That
as
sure
a rebound that came
in.
right back, and I think it's going to be Blake Green that will get credit for the goal, and Andrew Pouliot
They're going to talk about it, Tom.
and the referee's talking
That
about
sure
it here.
looked like it was kicked in.
Boy, that sure looked like it was kicked in. 9:30 to go here in the first. And let's see. A long discussion here. But St. Mary's, Sean, let's see if they answer. They're having a long discussion about this here. And boy, that sure looked like he took the initial shot, came right back to
and then
him.
he kicked it in.
They're calling it a goal. Yeah. So, 9:30 to go. St. Mary's answers. And I think the bottom line there is, Sean, Alex Proctor's got to control that rebound.
He's got to control the rebound, but Bennett Kopel had a turnover right at the top of the near face-off circle, and gave the puck up that started the scoring opportunity. But yes, Alex Proctor really needs to make that save.
If I can pick up some of the conversation, it may have been, Sean, deflected in, not kicked in, kind of is what they're.
Okay.
The rebound came back pretty strong and deflected off him and went over the top and in. So St. Mary's answers were level at 1, and we should have had the media timeout here. Right?
Yes.
All right, well, even at 1. Now here's Andrew Pouliot cycling with it, lost the handle on it. Fletcher Anderson feeds it back. Joe Manning for Stevens Point. Up the middle to Bunting. He'll go far side. Here comes Fletcher Anderson in. Anderson goes to his forehand far corner, around the boards to Pouliot. Pouliot and Fletcher switch places now in the far corner. Now they'll dump it back again. Here's Anderson trying to get it free to Bunting. A big hit on the side of the net. Out high it comes. Here's Aiden Mosier. Mosier down low, trying to get a shot off his Bunting. Anderson scoops in, and Andrew Pouliot with it. Pouliot, Fletcher Anderson to the left side of A.J. Ruskowski. St. Mary's chips it out, turnover right in front of the net. Coming Bunting with a shot over the top of the cage. Near side. And in the near corner, Aiden Mosier reaching for it on the near side. Gets it out high to Bunting. He lost the handle on it. Scoots it off the far wall to Pouliot. He'll corral it and dump it back in the near corner. Stevens Point changing. Dawson Chirino shot out of a cannon. Kicks it to his forehand. Comes around. Looks to slide it right in front of the net for Matthew Falls. Kicked at by Racegel. And back the other way come the Cardinals. Cole Nickel with it. Back onto the left wing. Centering pass back. Trickles wide to the near corner. Played there by Nathan Solis around. And it's Blake Norris that takes it away for Stevens Point. Norris up the far side. Peyton Hart is bumped. He'll come back 2-on-2. Oh, Matthew Falls, beauty play coming in front. Shot fired, goes wide. Had Hart there, couldn't feed it to him. Now getting a stick on it again here for Stevens Point is Chirino into the near corner. Far side, Falls again, gets a skate on it, and then St. Mary is unable to get out cleanly. Now this time they deflect it. It goes down the length of the ice, up into the netting, and out of play. 7:45 to go in the first. Media timeout. Stevens Point and St. Mary's tied at 1 on the Pointers Sports Network.
At Dahl Auto, every pre-owned vehicle goes through a 169-point inspection. They also include a 7-month, 7,000-mile limited warranty with every qualifying pre-owned vehicle. Find out more at Dahl Honda, 3700 North Point Drive, and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Rock and Roll Cafe is proud to be a part of the Stevens Point community and would like to thank everyone for all the support over the past 9 years. With high-quality food and a fun, inviting atmosphere, Rock and Roll Cafe features all-day breakfast and a Friday fish fry with convenient ordering for takeout and delivery. Rock and Roll Cafe, a little corner where everybody's welcome and treated like a rock star. Open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, as 7:45 to go in the first. Pointer goal in the power play, Ryan Hintz from Dawson Sherino and Peyton Hart. And Sean, it's the son of the former Pointer, Drew Fleetmeyer, Mark Fleetmeyer, credit with the goal, so they're saying it ricocheted back in. 10:30, the time of that goal, assisted by Blake Green. So tied at 1. Hunter O'Brien, Ryan Hintz throws it behind the net. Now they'll walk in, and nifty job in the forecheck here by the Cardinals, but Stevens Point back the other way. Owen Dean with Nico Shemilevsky. Shemilevsky fires a shot. Ruskowski kicked that one out. Near corner, now behind the net. Out in far corner, Cameron. Cameron ahead. Ryan Hintz trying to get a stick on it. Hunter O'Brien over to cover. He'll go far corner, wires it around to Shemilevsky on the near side. Nico taken away by a defender. That's Jake Cameron. Cameron cycling around here. He'll wait for it back far side. Up ahead, they'll throw it and redirect it in. Bennett Kopel with a big hit in the neutral zone. And this is Gino Colangelo to Quentin Hill. And he steps out of the way of a hit here. Stevens Point. And a shot fired. Pad save made by Ruskowski. He hangs on as, I think that was what, Aiden Mosier out high?
Aiden Mosier, nice little wrist shot, found a seam, got a good shot on goal as we'll get an offensive zone faceoff.
Sean, I'm convinced Evan Junker is ready to get back in the lineup.
Oh my God.
Here.
He stood next to me
He's
for the full 60 minutes. And
he's jumping around up here is looking good. All right, here is Aiden Mosier. Rolls over his stick, comes back down the length of the ice. Alex Proctor. St. Mary's a strong couple of minutes here to get back to even. Proctor now zips it ahead near side. Lafferty misplays it, and a diving effort by Bennett Kopel. Tried to poke it ahead there to Gino Colangelo, but no dice. Behind the net, Quentin Hill will get to it. Slides it ahead, Colangelo off the far boards. Kopel pokes it around, then runs into a brick wall there. Colangelo got a stick on it. And St. Mary's intercepts back on the near side. Tyler Lafferty going to ice the puck here, right? Yep.
Yeah.
5:53 to go in the first.
All he had to
Tied at 1, shots 8-4 in favor of the Pointers.
Yeah, all he had to do, Tom, is skate 2 more strides and get over the red line. Yep. So a little mental error by Lafferty there. So the Pointers will get an offensive zone face-off. That number 1 line for the Pointers. Bunting, Julius, and Anderson out for Stevens Point.
All right, face-off controlled by Stevens Point. Norris, far side to Bunting. He'll cycle out high through a stick check, loses a defender, throws it in front. Huge rebound out there. Norris tried to corral it, and he'll go to the far corner and throw a shoulder. This is Fletcher Anderson trying to feed it back in front of the net and around. Bunting gloves it down, but was outside the zone. He'll send it in. Stevens Point will touch up and give chase. Fletcher Anderson puts his head down, trying to ride it ahead along with Bunting on the near side. It goes high, up and out of play. We'll get a whistle here, 5:23 to go in the first.
No change here, Tom, either for the Cardinals. So they are out on a very long, extended shift because they had a little bit of ozone time, then iced the puck, and now flipped it out of play. So a long change here for the Cardinals. Let's see if the Pointers can take advantage.
Face off to the right side of A.J. Ruskowski. Adam Racigel feeds it. Here's Sherino. He turns off the end board. Peyton Hart trying to get to it. Does. Hart had his stick lifted. Slides it out high. Boy, Sherino keeps it going with Matthew Falls. Hart setting up in front of the net. He's taken down. Spun around. On the near side now it goes. Here's Matthew Falls. coming through. Beautiful job. Shoves it ahead toward Peyton Hart. Tried to get a piece of it, but St. Mary's back the other way. Matthew Falls closes on it. He'll feed it ahead, uses the linesman to help him out. Here's Sherino in. Dawson Sherino chips it back near side behind Racigal. He'll throw it toward the front of the net, smothered by a defender. Back the other way, St. Mary's. Lawden Palinger on the right wing to Solis. Solis gets it deep. Proctor lets it go through, runs some traffic here, and it's Blake Norris that'll get it for Stevens Point. Pointers finishing a front line change here as Fletcher Anderson coming out here with Andrew Poulius and Sean Bunting. Racigal waits through a defender. Potik, Nice job there, and here's Norris shoving it ahead. Here's Andrew Poulius. Poulius through 3 defenders comes in, tries to get a backhander, throws it backdoor. Anderson, for some reason, Sean couldn't pull the trigger on them. What a beautiful setup by Andrew Poulius, and we'll get a whistle and a little zig when they should have zagged off sides the blue line for the Cardinals.
Yeah, I don't know what Fletcher was doing on that play, as it was a great little pass.
I don't know if he didn't see it or...
Well, it's just his stick wasn't on the ice to start out with, because I think if it was, it would have hit him right in the tape.
All right, face out just outside the point blue line. 4:01 to go, tied at 1. Bunting. Poulius shoves it forward. Took a rough ride for his effort. St. Mary's in transition. Palinger, near side, comes around. Juntanen comes around, throws it in front of the net, off the glass. Anderson running some traffic here. Here's Poulius taken down in the play. And he's slow to get up, and he's all right. That drew the ire of the Pointer bench, but nothing doing. Cole Mickle with it now, pulls it back for St. Mary's with 3.5 to go in the first. Allen, cross, dumps it, far corner. Anderson, the first to get there, he'll bang it out. And it's Chris Engelbert trying to chase it down, but St. Mary's in transition. He'll throw it to the far side for Carter Newpower. He'll cycle it near side, long-range pass ahead, and in the right wing is Cooper Smeal. Smeal gets it back, far corner. Engelbert will pick him up. St. Mary's out to the point, far side. Long-range shot, that waffles through to the near corner. Smeal trying to center, comes out, reverses it back again to the near corner. Cameron after it. He's stood up there. Joe Manning, a good physical play to free the puck up there, and it's Chris Engelbert that'll pick it up. Oh, ahead just off the stick of Owen Dean. Long range in again. Oh, takes a weird bounce. And Stevens Point now will shoot it the length to the ice on the goaltender, Ruskowski. Sean, that was a bounce. There's some new signage along the boards, and that came straight out in front of Alex Proctor. All right, here's the Pointers. Shemilevsky with a shot smothered. Trying to get to the rebound, far side. Goes behind the net, off the glass. Mosier with a glove trying to knock it down out high in the zone. And St. Mary's throws it up into the, let's see here. Is that the 98 banner, I think? Runner-up banner? 2:12 to go here. I believe so.
No, is it the 14-15?
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Got a lot of choices.
There is a ton of choices up there.
2:12 to go in the first, tied at 1. Lafferty behind the net, off the glass and out. Hintz got a piece of it. Bennett Kopel freed it up on the far side. Quentin Hill charging in there. Long range pass ahead here for Alex Cannon. Ryan Hintz leaves it for Aiden Mosier in the near corner. Mosier up ahead, redirected, and here's Gino Colangelo. Scoops it in, gets around a defender, slowed down a bit, now goes to the far corner, kicks it free. And Ryan Hintz pinching in on the far side, got it free to Quentin Hill. Hill out high, looks to turn, fires a shot right into the shin of Blake Arneson. Hill gets it back, reverses up near side, blown tire here by the Cardinals. Here comes Sherino in. Sherino cuts to the outside, gets around, fires a shot, wires it just wide. And I think Ruskowski got a piece of it up into the netting and out of play.
Yeah, sharp angled shot up into the netting. Dawson has got his dancing shoes on tonight as he continues to run around the St. Mary defense and creating some good scoring opportunities.
Now a 4-point weekend for him.
Yes. Yep, with the
goal
assist.
and 2 assists last night. Assisted on the first goal here. 1:26 remaining in a 1-1 first period. Peyton Hart going to be kicked out of the face-off circle. Sherino sends the draw to the far corner. Racigal pinching in near side. Far corner, Warner Young. Up through center ice. Might be a 2-on-1, but Racigal alertly gets back. He'll cut behind his own net. He gets pasted. Side of the net, Proctor wheeling out there. They go up against the backside of the cage, but Stevens Point clears it out. Peyton Hart, a minute to go in the period. Hart throws it ahead toward Matthew Falls. Falls to the far corner, and Peyton Hart knows that he missed a chance for a good scoring chance there. Now it's Eftimowski on the far side. Lost the handle on his stick, gets it back. St. Mary's dumps it ahead. Andrew Poulias hustling back to be the first to get there. He's freight trained in the far corner. Pointers chip it up there. Serino after it. St. Mary's will get it. Proctor behind the net. Played it far corner, but the first there is Colin Tucci. And Serino knocked down here. Goes up and out of play. We'll get a whistle. 32 seconds to go here in the first period.
That face-off will stay deep in the Pointer defensive end. Well, what do you think here? Yeah, with 30 seconds or so left. Another fluky goal.
Fluky goal.
But, it all starts with the turnover.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Great power play.
I think both teams kind of shot out of the gate last night. Not so much here tonight.
Yep.
Haven't played last night. Near side, McInnes. Bunting for Stevens Point. Back out into the neutral zone it goes. Anderson lurking on the forecheck here, pulling it back. Liam McInnes sends it ahead through some bodies. Joe Manning the first to get there for Stevens Point. Pointers jam it ahead. Poulias will pick it up. It'll go. Here's Sean Bunting across 3-on-2 for the Pointers. Bunting gets it to Fletcher Anderson. Manning holds it in nicely. Scoops a shot. Redirected. Went just wide. Bunting to the rebound. No game for it as time expires. Joe Manning was ready to tee that one up. But Stevens Point with a little push there. 20 minutes in the books from KB Willett Arena. We are tied at 1.
If he had one more second, he would have had a real good scoring opportunity off of a rebound. But all in all systems go. Good power play.
Well,
got to make some adjustments in the D end a little bit, I think, here in the first intermission, and then get to work, right?
Absolutely. Stevens Point and St. Mary's tied at 1. And again, as we mentioned last night, the man getting the bump up in the assistant coaching job, Joey Haydock, 2 for 2 on the weekend to start things
Hasn't
off.
forgot yet.
Yeah,
that's a solid start for you.
No one even had to remind me.
There you go.
It was all me.
All right, let's start with the power play. I thought you really moved the puck well and cashed in there. Ryan Hintz, that's a kid that's been working hard here. And that was a nice effort to get you on the board first.
Yeah, absolutely. In the pre-scout here, we just wanted to, get the guys going right away, just start shooting pucks and retrieving, and he was being a shooter, and it paid off for him there.
Yeah, that two-man advantage can kind of be it can either feast or famine sometimes here. Outside of the goal, you had some other chances you created as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, we just wanted them to shoot and retrieve pucks, and I thought they did a great job of that, and you were able to get one on the board.
And kind of the one you gave up, kind of a fluky, crazy bounce around. It just got to be stronger on the puck, control a rebound, and you don't get those things happening to you. Is that the best way to put it, I guess?
Yeah. That was a weird one. Bouncy puck, just an unfortunate bounce, but, we'll regroup after in the second period or first intermission, and we'll get back at it.
All right. Anything in particular you think you can come out here and do a little better in the middle 20?
I think we just got another gear here.
Yeah.
Second period, we want to dominate in the second period. Long change for them. Keep their D out, wear them down. Get a couple line changes in each shift without a whistle. Just keep wearing them down. Let's get more pucks on net, and we got to finish around the net.
All right, Bosch. Thanks.
All right, thanks,
See you Tuesday. All right, Pointers assistant coach Joey Haydock here after 20 minutes. Stevens Point and St. Mary's tied at 1. We'll come back to tell you about it after this timeout on the Pointer Sports Network.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We're all about good people with good hearts, delivering great care. It's what we do. It's who we are. And it's everything we believe in. So no matter what life is throwing at you or your community, you can count on Aspirus to be here for you. For good. Look to Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu. Cousin Subs is now bigger and better in Stevens Point. Visit them today at 111 North Division Street with a fresh look that includes a drive-thru. Whether it's a grilled-to-order cheesesteak, Wisconsin cheese curds, or a party box of subs, Cousins has something for every occasion. Order online at cousinsubs.com or with the Cousin Subs mobile app. Cousin Subs, believe in better. See what's behind the glass with Aero Global. Operating in Canada and the United States since 1965, Aero delivers durable, custom-engineered solutions for transit, off-road, and fleet vehicles, always with a focus on quality and service. Aero honors its values to provide customers with best-in-class design expertise, product innovation, comprehensive product support, and custom-engineered solutions. Aero Global, innovation driven by people. Northwind Solar is a work-owned cooperative building solar power and battery storage systems for homes and businesses across central Wisconsin. With over 100 years of collective experience in renewable energy, Northwind Solar offers free consultations and estimates with a 10-year labor warranty. For a free estimate, visit northwindre.com. Northwind Solar, Central Wisconsin's premier solar installer. Stop into Monk's Bar and Grill in Plover throughout the week for great daily specials. You can enjoy mini Monk Burger Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, a Friday fish fry, and more. Monk's Bar and Grill offers a UWSP student discount. Stop in and show your UWSP student ID and enjoy 15% off your food purchase. Monk's Bar and Grill, 1400 Commerce Place in Plover, or visit monksbarandgrill.com.
All right, first intermission here from KB Will Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon. Glad you're with us on the Pointers Sports Network. Don't forget, big one Tuesday. Pointers at St. Norbert. 7 o'clock face-off. We're on the air at 6:40 from the Cornerstone Community Center. And Sean, let's say hypothetically,
Yep.
if Stevens Point or St. Norbert, or Stevens Point and St. Norbert, unless they'd meet again in the NCAA tournament down the road, it'll be the last game at that rink.
It will be.
Because they've broke ground, and next fall they'll have the third sheet of ice and a new home arena for St. Norbert over there.
That's correct.
So, it's interesting to talk to Tim Coughlin about that.
Yeah.
You know, a good project for them. That a new rink, new locker room, all that fun stuff. That, of course, fantastic program. They got that going. It's not like so. We'll see.
Just add to it, right?
Another tool in the weapon belt for Tim Coughlin on the recruiting trail.
Absolutely.
I would think. Bring that. So we'll see. All right, here Ryan Hintz got on the board. His first is a pointer on the power play at 8:56 from Dawson Sherino and Peyton Hart. Was 1-0 Stevens Point. But let's see. At the 10:30 mark, so a little over a minute later, Mark Fleetmeyer, son of the former Pointer defenseman Drew Fleetmeyer, is second of the year, assisted by Blake Green. That came at 10:30, 1-1 after one. Stevens Point out shooting St. Mary's 9-4. Stevens Point 1 for 2 on the power play, credited with 5 shots on goal. A.J. Raskowski, 8 first-period saves. Alex Proctor made 3 first-period saves for the Pointers. And it is Stevens Point winning 52.4% of the faceoffs here in the first period tonight. Not quite the same jump as last night, but
from
some
either
good things
teams,
here.
yeah, from either teams.
Clearly, it's going to be interesting here with the Pointers lineup as many young faces as they have here, Sean. You have the opportunity to kind of have some guys be one-night guys instead of 2.
Yep.
And it'll be interesting to see if you can work that to your advantage here to, at times take advantage with those fresh legs that are coming out here. So you think like guys like Quentin Hill, Colangelo, especially on the forward line there. So
well, you got from what we understand, they're working hard in practice to, at least earn one night.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
yeah, as long as they stay healthy, they'll have that flexibility to be able to mix and match who's hot, who's not, especially on the back end. Any of those guys can play, as we see.
Absolutely. All right, Stevens Point, St. Mary's tied at 1 after 1. We'll take a break, come back, and run down the other scores. happening around the WIC and beyond. 1-1 after 1 here on the Pointer Sports Network.
Contemporary fitness is all about community, and people accomplish more when they work out together. Fraternal CrossFit offers group fitness, personal training, and 24/7 access. Schedule a no-sweat session today, which offers a zero-commitment consultation to help match your goals to the right programming. Fraternal CrossFit, 19 Park Ridge Drive in Stevens Point. Find out more at fraternalstevenspoint.com. Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, the official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Goal Line Golf and Hockey in Schofield is Wisconsin's premier source for all your golf, hockey, and skating needs. They treat every customer like the home team. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, see the experts at Goal Line and get fit for your next step on the ice or out on the links. Located at 1430 Grand Avenue in Schofield, Goal Line's been the place to score since 1984. Everyone at Goal Line says, Go Pointers!
All right, back here at Willett Arena. First intermission rolls on, I should say. 1-1 Stevens Point and St. Mary's. Other WIAC games, River Falls, Johnny Myers, a shorthanded goal with 1:04 left in the first period, has them with a 1-0 lead over Gustavus. St. Olaf, Sean, big win last night in Eau Claire. They're up 1-0 after 20 minutes at Westman Arena in Superior. Pavel Karasik at 12:45. Scoring for the Olies, who outshoot the Yellow Jackets 12-9 through 20 minutes. And UW Stout keeps rolling along. Nicholas Stevens, a pair of goals. He scored last night for Stout as well. As 10-3, the shots on goal in favor of the Blue Devils. 2-0 Stout after 20 minutes in Menominee. And let's see, 20 minutes in the books from Eau Claire. No score between Bethel and Eau Claire. Blue Gold's out shooting the Royals 9-7 in period number 1. As I'm going to take a look here, Sean, to see what Matt Lone went with goaltender. He comes back, Max Guchar. He took the loss last night. Yeah. He's back in there tonight. 7 saves in the first period. For him as
he'll play
coming
every
out
minute.
of the gate. He'll play as much as he can coming through there. All right, NCHA scores from today. Actually, I should say one MIAC final earlier today. Augsburg with a late one in the final minute as they beat Concordia Moorhead 3-2 to split their weekend series. 20 minutes in the books at Mars Lakeview and Duluth. St. John's a 2-0 lead over St. Scholastica. The Johnnies won game 1 of that series on Thursday night in St. Cloud by a score of 4-2. So that is the MIAC conference games going on. NCHA scores from earlier today. St. Norbert sweeps Dubuque 5-0. Their power play is rolling. I think at least they were 4 for 5 last night. Had at least 3 today.
Yep.
So they are rolling on the man advantage there. 5-0 the win over Dubuque. Adrian finishes off their trip out east, non-conference. A 4-2 win over Oswego State. Getting toward the midpoint of the third period at Trine in Angola, Indiana. 4-2, the Thunder leading Concordia of Wisconsin. Other games in the NCHA, scoreless between Lawrence and MSOE in Milwaukee, and Lake Forest in the Battle of Suburban Chicago and Aurora are scoreless as well. Pointer women today swept St. Catherine 4-2. As they, 7 goals on the weekend here. Now the Pointers had a tough sled of it last weekend, but Ann Ninman and the Pointers buzzing today. Answered right back. Got the sweep 4-2. They're a midweek game, I believe, with, let's see here. Is it Concordia or Marion? One of the two. I'll tell you here in a second. As after the game at St. Catherine, they'll play Tuesday at Concordia in Mequon. And then, Sean, Saturday the 16th at River Falls against the defending champions in the WIAC opener. Other WIAC women's scores: Augsburg blanks Superior 6-0. Eau Claire beats St. Olaf 3-2. And River Falls beats St. Scholastica 5-2. Pointer football team falls at River Falls 45-17. And the Pointer women's basketball team dropped the decision to ranked DePaul 69-47. Pointer men's basketball team will open up their campaign tomorrow at Lakeland, which I believe is in suburban Sheboygan in the fine town of Plymouth for the Muskies.
Okay.
So, Pointer women.
I've always wondered where that school was.
Pointer women beat Lakeland yesterday to open things up.
Yep.
So they go 1-1 on the weekend there, and will come. And again, Pointers in action Tuesday night. Join us on the Mixler app. Audio only for us on the road. Mm-hmm. Cornerstone Community Center on the air at 6:40, 7 o'clock. Pointers and Green Knights, and get a win here. Should be a top 10 matchup here, and that's always an early measuring stick.
It's a great measuring stick game. You know, the Green Knights obviously saw their season end a little earlier than they wanted to, but with a young D-core, just kind of like the Pointers did in the first half of the season last year. St. Norbert really came on in the second half, and they were a threat down the stretch. So it'll be a great, hopefully a good atmosphere, and always a good game when those two rivals match up.
And kind of nice to have each team have a couple of games under their belts. You know, they played the season openers the last couple of years here, and we'll see. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back, second period action. Stevens Point, St. Mary's tied at 1. Second period is next on the Pointer Sports Network.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. For over 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfus University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena. Sean, I know you're a big fan of the quirky stat.
Oh boy, here we go.
Adrian women today beat Marion 15-1. Tied an NCAA record. With 7 power play goals.
What were they on the power play then?
That is what I'm about to look at here. They were 7 for 10.
We need one of those nights. Get that power play percentage up, right?
I'd take that in a month. All right? We'll see. All right, tied at 1 here, ready to roll.
All right,
underway. Here's St. Mary's.
Sorry. You got me all off guard. Caught me off guard with that.
Told you, the quirky stat always wins. All right, here we go. Sherino ahead. Here's Peyton Hart getting behind the defense. Hart coming in. He'll whistle a shot. Ruskowski a save. Rebound there. Matthew Falls a rebound. That goes wide. Around and near side. Eftimowski over the top of him, racing ahead Solis. They got Tushy in front of the net, but Adam Racingel cuts that one down. Oh, a nifty play by Solis in the near corner. Couldn't get a scoring chance. Around. Eftimowski, near side. Now lost it. Young in with a shot. Proctor with a save and no rebound. There's a little high wire act here to start the second period.
Back and forth. Nice shift by Peyton Hart to get out, get a good scoring opportunity. It's keeping an eye on 23 as he comes off the bench, comes onto the bench. He might have took a good old whack right across the wrist from a St. Mary Cardinal defender. Just shaking that stinger out.
Off the face-off, slides all the way back. McInnes back near his own blue line. And collision and St. Mary's. Sean Bunting after it now. Bunting centering pass around through. Nothing there. Now here is Fletcher Anderson waiting for it on the near side. Tried to feed it ahead. He was knocked down in the play. And Poulias lurking for it. Tried to come through. Alex Proctor, Sean Bunting, Fletcher Anderson ahead on a breakaway. Defender coming in. Fletcher Anderson, a backhander, nothing there. They jam for it. Ruskowski, another save. Fletcher Anderson out of gas, Sean, and now we'll get an icing call here against St. Mary's.
Yeah, Pointers had two cracks at it, too. The initial breakaway for Fletcher, and then Sean Bunting came in, tried to clean up the loose change.
Sean Badgers, end of two, lead Minnesota 2-1.
Third period is when they fell apart last night.
Talk about a team that's battled.
Oh, yes.
We'll touch more on that in a minute here as Blake Norris feeds it, far side. Owen Dean. Norris fires a shot through and a goal! In front of the net, redirected. Chris Engelbert with his first as a Pointer. What net front presence. Redirected a pass, 2-1 Stevens Point.
It's interesting how when you get in front of the net, good things happen. Engelbert did a great job of deflecting that puck straight down on the ice, found the 5-hole on the goaltender for St. Mary's, and the Pointers have a 2-1 lead.
Always love it when you can put a 6-foot guy in front of the net, right?
Right?
Even when the goalie's 6'6". Stevens Point back on top. Pointers dump it in. Ruskowski will get down, covered up. Trying to think, Sean, I was listening on the way home last night to a little post-game show with alum and friend of the broadcast, Brian Posick.
Yes.
And his broadcast partner, former Eau Claire coach Ian Perrin, the former Badger. Talking about, how the Badgers have battled through all these injuries. He said they're actually playing pretty good hockey. Just can't seem to get a break. Wright sends it in. Had a 2-0 lead last night. Now Owen Dean back the other way as the Pointers look to find another gear 3-on-2. Shemaleski for Engelbert. Back to Shemaleski. Cuts in. He'll go behind the net. Throws it in front. Off the pass of Ruskowski. Or the pad, of Ruskowski. And that chips its way through. Back into the neutral zone. Here's Smeal with it. Turned over. Boy, this line has been dynamite here in the last couple of minutes. Now cleared out on the near side, but held in by Warner Young at the point. And a long outlet pass goes as a whistle and an icing call. Stevens Point, Chris Engelbert from Blake Norris and Owen Dean. At 1:41 has the Pointers on the board. So Engelbert his first, Owen Dean his first point of the year. And let's see here, Blake Norris with his second assist on the year. Now here comes Gino Colangelo up ahead, gets it to Shemaleski. Shemaleski, long-range shot. Ruskowski kicked that back, goes behind the net, and big hit behind the net. Ooh, Shemaleski took a rough ride, but gets back to his feet in the far corner. Shemaleski cycling it along the far boards, backhands it. Racingel wanted to tee it up, but it kind of handcuffed him. And then hit the heel of his stick and came out of the zone. He'll dump it back in. Pointers will change. Near side Hill. Reaching ahead, Fleetmeyer. Sends it ahead to Alex Cannon. Cannon around. Now Racingel first to get there in the near side. Now here's Quentin Hill 2-on-2 with Bennett Kopel. Kopel through to the middle, whiffs on it, then chops at it again and goes to the far corner. Bumped aside there, but got it going in the right direction. Bennett Kopel. Far side, it is Kopel out high. Eftimowski with a shot, redirects to Matthew Falls. Falls, Kopel, and Peyton Hart out there at the moment on the forward line for the Pointer. Falsey with a big hit in the far corner. He'll cycle it free, trying to bring it high. Eftimowski on the near side. He'll bring it back to the point. Falls, one-timer. Oh, just missed wide, low to the ice, near corner. Held in by Racigel at the point. Half wall to Eftimowski. He'll chip it behind the net. Falls to the far corner. Around Peyton Hart, redirected, and there should be an icing call here against the Cardinals, and it is. 15:58 to go in the second. 2-1 Stevens Point.
Is it safe to say we could put the Matthew Falls alert out to get his first career goal, Tom, as he's continues to plug away, trying to find that? He's had a good weekend.
40th,
playing the body.
What is it, 40th career game for him?
Yep.
Hart, Sherino, and Falls with Aiden Mosier and Hunter O'Brien. O'Brien with a shot. Ooh, kicked aside by Ruskowski. He looked a little late on the draw there, but stacked the pads to make the save. He is a big dude.
Yes.
Spinning with it. Fleetmeyer on the near side, bumped out, sent down by Aiden Mosier. Hunter O'Brien with it. O'Brien through the neutral zone, lost the handle on it. Far side Falls. Swipes it in, comes to the side of the net. O'Brien had his stick chopped out of his hand. He'll come back to the bench. Fletcher Anderson with it to Sherino.
Pointers had too many men
Stevens
on the
Point,
ice.
too many men on the ice. So Stevens Point, too many men on the ice, will put St. Mary's on the power play.
Interesting.
15:22 to go, and Sean, I think Dawson Sherino knows he's the designated penalty guy.
Yes.
Yeah, came right over to the box.
Right in. So let's take a look at the power play numbers for St. Mary's. They're 3 of 11 on the season. 27.3%. They were 0 for 5 against the Blue Devils of UW Stout last night. Pointers penalty kill 6 of 10 for the season, 60%, and they were 2 for 4 last night against Bethel.
See if we can get the kill to get you a little momentum here.
Yes.
15:22 to go in the second. A 2-1 lead for Stevens Point. They go a man down. And off the draw, Pointers hammer it into the St. Mary's bench. So too many men on the ice against the Pointers. Shots on goal right now, Sean, 15-5 in favor of the Pointers. Too many men against the Pointers. Face off to the right side of Alex Proctor. Now banged off the boards on the near side and out. Sean Bunting tried to spring it along the near side. Bunting, Poulius up front. Ryan Hintz, Blake Norris, the two in the back. Far side comes back out again. Off the far wall, Poulius surveying things up in front of him. Mickle behind his own net. Cole Mickle takes his time coming out now. Dumps it back. Colin Tushy carries it, lost it. Stevens Point right back down. Nothing cute there.
Right.
Play the body, loosen it up. Now Ruskowski plays it. Near side, it'll come to Norris. He'll chop it ahead. Matthew Falls had to wait for Shemilevsky, is offsides. Juntanen cycling back with it. Juntanen to Tushy into the left wing. Now a centering pass broken up again by the Pointers and sent down. 55 seconds remaining on the St. Mary's power play. Their first of the night. Mickle again, set it up, feeds it to the near wall. Gathered back in by Palinger. He'll go rink wide off the far wall with speed, but they don't connect. McInnes, near side, waits for it. He'll walk in, wires a shot block. Rebound turned aside. Pointer defense will get to it there, and they'll clear it down the length of the ice again. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Ruskowski back. Fletcher Anderson and Peyton Hart out there now at the moment. Here's St. Mary's, rink wide right. Drop pass back to Palinger. Cuts into the left wing. Palinger looks to center. Instead, goes all the way around the back of the net as they look to bring it back to the perimeter. Pointers poke it free for a minute. Now after it, here's Aiden Mosier getting a body on it, and Joe Manning with it off the wall and out. And that's going to do it. Stevens Point back at full strength. Dawson Sherino charging out of the penalty box, serving the too many men call. He's going to charge back behind the net and almost poked it away from Lawden Palinger. Now Fleetmeyer, left wing, brings it in. Fleetmeyer shot, shoulder save made by Proctor. Rebound to the side of the net. Mosier, far corner, bumps Fleetmeyer off the play. He's out there along with Alex Cannon trying to play it. Now Stevens Point, Sean Bunting will get to it off the wall on the far side and out. St. Mary's D-to-D pass back in their own end. They'll go off the wall on the near side and let's see. Touch made through center ice, so no icing call. Bunting with it, turned it over. Pointers trying to clear it out. They can't. Now a breakaway coming in. Alex Proctor, poke save, and a rebound goal. St. Mary's, Carter Newpower pounds a rebound past Alex Proctor. 12:32 to go again. Another costly turnover by the Pointers.
The two goals that St. Mary's have had has been their two best opportunities of the night off turnovers in the high slot in their own end. That time, Alex Proctor does a great job of poke checking the puck away from the Cardinal forward, but then the Pointers didn't get back, and a slam dunk goal for St. Mary's, and we're tied at 2.
Carter Newpower with his first of the year for the Cardinals. Back to level. Now, big hit through the neutral zone. Now, here comes Quentin Hill. Hill keeps it going. Kopel reaching for it. Quentin Hill tackled on the play. A lot of arms up in the stands here. Behind the net, Alex Proctor, a bouncing puck, shoves it to the near side. Stevens Point trying to get a clean breakout here. Andrews throws it in, and St. Mary's is off sides here. We're going to get a whistle. 12:06 to go in the second. Carter Newpower from Alex Cannon and Blake Green at 7:28. We are tied at 2. Face off just outside the Stevens Point blue line. To the near side, Bennett Kopel. Heads to the bench. He'll be Sean's Pointer profile coming up, right?
Yes.
Freshman out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
He plays like he talks,
Yep,
Tom.
all right.
100 miles an hour.
All right, perfect. Potik on the near side carries it in. It goes up into the St. Mary's bench and out of play. River Falls still leading Gustavus 1-0. St. Olaf Superior tied at 1. Stout now 4-0 over Hamlin. And Bethlehem and Eau Claire are scoreless. As we near the midpoint of this one here, tied at 2. Face off to the right side of Alex Proctor. Bunting far side. Tied up. Trying to clear it out. Now he'll lift it up ahead. Poulias in there as well. They try to play a little aerial game to get it out here, but can't. Finally, the Pointers hammer it. I'm going to say no icing call here, as I think St. Mary's got a stick on it. Now leading the charge back the other way is the captain, Warner Young. Young, right wing, firing a shot. Easy pad save by Alex Proctor. Directs that one on near side. Here comes Poulias. Has Bunting as a trailer. Poulias coming through. Feeds it far side. Race the goal with a shot. Ruskowski, glove save. Good chance there.
Yeah, Adam Racicle, nice little snapshot. Good read by Poulias to find him on the weak side. And I think we'll have, nope, not quite yet.
11:18 to go here. KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. At St. Norbert Tuesday, then a weekend off. Then Friday at River Falls. Saturday, home against Superior.
Yep.
Then off for Thanksgiving. Off the face-off, Stevens Point. Joe Manning fires a shot. Check it, Blake Norris. Fires a shot there. Peyton Hart, nifty play to Falls. Oh, in front, Chirino just missed. Now they'll chip it back the other way. Here comes Tushy. May have a 2-on-1. Norris breaks that up behind. Good back check here by Falls. Backhanded chance shut down by Alex Proctor. That's a hell of a back check there by Matthew Falls.
They're still going to get Fallsy out of penalty, a hook. But I thought that was a pretty clean play as far as stick checks back and forth go. So the Pointers will go to their second penalty kill of the night as Matthew Falls gets 2 for hooking.
All right, Sean, looks like Badgers and Gophers headed to overtime. I say here. 12th straight game of 2 goals or fewer for the Badgers in regulation.
Goodness.
Wow. All right, off the draw, here's Mickle. Falls off for hooking. 10:55 to go in the first. Juntunen in front, shot. Oh, on the back door. It is. Colin Tushy couldn't pull the trigger. Tushy out high. Cycles it around, has some speed, comes in front, shot fired, hit a body in front, and Racigel gets to it and hammers it down the length of the ice. Boy, Sean, the sophomore Adam Racigel is playing some huge minutes for the Pointers.
His game is coming on, Tom.
Juntunen, far side, around Colangelo. Gino, good job to break it up from behind. Near side it comes. Here is Nico Shimilevsky, shorthanded. He'll carry it in. Tried to drag it through a defender and kicked free at the last second. Nathan Solis back the other way around the back of the net. Minute 10 to go here on the St. Mary's power play. Near corner, and played on the near side by Mickle. Holds it in at the blue line, feeds it. Half ball on the near side. They go behind the net to Nathan Solis. Solis comes out. Now to the point, Mickle wires a shot, and Alex Proctor is save, and now a pile-up in front of the net. Boy, good save through traffic there by Alex Proctor with 54 seconds to go on the power play.
Yep, kept low, closed off, and along the ice with his stick. Was able to grab that scramble play and the puck down. Gonna face off with just 54 seconds remaining in the power play for the Cardinals.
Sean, if I'm reading the high-speed Twitter wire correct?
Yes.
Alex Ovechkin, 2 more goals tonight. Needs like 32 more. Fountain of youth.
Yes. Yes.
All right, they'll scrum for it on the far side. St. Mary's digs it out. Young on the near side looking to tee it up. They'll come in down low. Proctor looks it off to the near side. Hintz joins the play in the near corner. Kick free for a minute. This is going to slide out of the zone. Poulius and Bunting up front. Aiden Mosier and Ryan Hintz. St. Mary's going to pull it all the way back here. 20 seconds remaining in the power play. Palinger, near side, carries it in left wing. Looks to center, broken up, intercepted, back the other way. Here comes Chirino. Dawson Chirino, short-handed, coming in. Chirino in, backhanded. Oh, tried to go between his legs and got too fancy. You got to go straight backhand there, but Chirino keeps it. He'll slide it, far wall. Here's Fletcher Anderson. Pointers back at full strength. Peyton Hart to the front of the net. Nobody picked him up, but Anderson never saw him. Now behind the net, it is Liam McInnes. Was I right to see he tried to go between the legs?
Yes, he did.
Hart, good body position, out high to Aftomovsky. Aftomovsky near side, and Chirino. Near corner to Fletcher Anderson, who goes down in a heap, and then it's cleared out. Off of Aftomovsky, so no icing call. 8:30 to go in the second. Tied at 2. St. Mary's pens it up on the far board. Shemilevsky in there. Stevens Point throws it to the near side. Fletcher Anderson to the red line. He'll feather it deep and come off on a change. Hart giving chase. Bangs into Lafferty. It's loose into the far corner. Racigel on the far side pokes it free. Hart after it. Far corner again along with Racigel. Comes free to Shemilevsky. He'll turn, feeds it. Aftomovsky fires a shot. What a save by Ruskowski.
I think Hart got a stick on it too.
Oh, redirection, and then Ruskowski keeps it out. 8:01 to go. We'll get the media timeout. We're tied at 2. This is Pointer Hockey on the Pointer Sports Network.
Hughes Service is your local family-owned Ford dealer. For your next new or used vehicle or all your service needs, Hughes Service has you covered. If you're looking to lease or finance your next Ford, Hughes Service has competitive lease specials and financing options on new Ford vehicles and an extensive collection of quality pre-owned and certified vehicles at affordable prices to suit your needs. Come see what your neighbors already know. You're always welcome at Hughes Service in Millador. PuroClean Restoration Professionals is your #1 source for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Water, fire, and mold, PuroClean has technicians on call 24/7 to aid in your time of need. PuroClean's cleaning division specializes in carpets, furniture, and duct cleaning. Call PuroClean today for all your property needs. PuroClean, your paramedics of property damage. Call 715-321-2526.
All right, coming out of the media timeout here, tied at 2. Sean, Badgers fall in overtime to Minnesota 3-2. Man,
They might be a
gotta
second
keep
half
grinding.
team. Yep.
gotta keep grinding.
Keep it going.
I know their defensive core is just banged up beyond belief. All right, Engelbert, Shebeleski, Owen Dean out of the timeout here for Stevens Point. Eftimowski and Racigel. Eftimowski in, holds it. Owen Dean fires a shot, redirected. Rebound loose. Here's Engelbert with it again. Engelbert gets it. Shebeleski, far face-off circle. Looks to center, but into the skates, and one of the Cardinals comes through. Racigel will get there. He backhands it in. They go behind that. Centering pass. Engelbert shot in the goal. What a setup there by Nico Shebeleski. Chris Engelbert, his second of the night. Stevens Point back on top.
Have a night, kid. What a nifty play by Nico Shebeleski to find Engelbert right in front of the net. Nothing the goaltender could do. Slams it home, and the Pointers have the lead back at 3-2.
Chris Engelbert, the freshman out of Whitby, Ontario. A pair of goals here tonight. Stevens Point with 7:41 to go. Back on top. Shebeleski and Owen Dean will get the assists for the Pointers. Hunter O'Brien around, rattles it, whistle and an icing call. Coming here, yes, we will, with 7:28 to go. Boy, Sean, that line just keeps moving.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. They're doing all the hard work, winning 50-50 puck battles, putting the pressure on the Cardinal defense, and coming up big.
Remember all those years under Chris Brooks where the Pointers got goals out of their third and fourth lines all the time?
Yep.
Brennan Miller and
Austin Kelly.
those guys. Yep. All right, now St. Mary's dumps it in. Stevens Point back on top. Third lead of the night. Now, nifty pass ahead. Here comes Gino Colangelo. Puts the brakes on. Feeds it toward the middle again. Intercepted. Green. Good alert job there. Blake Norris will go to the far side. He'll saucer it back for Hunter O'Brien. To the red line on the near side. He'll get it deep. Rattles around the boards. Bennett Kopel. Far side. Fleetmeyer will get it here for St. Mary's ahead. Too strong for Alex Cannon. And it's loose in the neutral zone again. Big collision here. Quentin Hill at the red line. Trying to free it up along with Gino Colangelo. It squirts all the way through to the far boards where Mickle back to get it here for St. Mary's. Cole Mickle behind his own net. Long range pass here, and this goes too far and should be an icing call. Yep, as they tried to spring Nathan Solis. Nothing doing there. Chris Engelbert from Nico Shebeleski and Owen Dean at 12-19 here of period number 2. Stevens Point a 3-2 lead. Shots on goal now, Sean, 20-10 in favor of the Pointers. Keep on going.
Just keep on going. Doing what you do. The forechecks there tonight. Limit those mistakes in your own end. You like your chances.
Poulius wins the draw to Joe Manning. He'll shove it ahead. Sherino. Little scoop pass here that almost worked. Oh, here's Aiden Mosier with a nifty play to prevent a chance back the other way. St. Mary's will chase it back with Mickle. This Cole Mickle has played a ton of minutes here. Now Fletcher Anderson throws it. Side of the net. Poulius too tight to handle. Now Poulius kicks it to his forehand, looks to cycle it out. He's tied up and jammed to the far corner. He's in a heck of a battle here with Cole Mickle. Poulius still keeps it going along with Sherino behind the net. Sherino coming in. He'll reverse back. Now comes tight to the net toward Fletcher Anderson. Now they come in front just out of the reach of Andrew Poulius. Now Joe Manning in the near side. They'll come back through. Sherino tried to feed it out high to Poulius, but it's intercepted. Colin Tushy back the other way on the left wing, carries it in. They'll come in front, wires a shot wide.
Coming up. Watch
and
out,
now
Tom.
St. Mary's. Got to watch out here. Aiden Mosier tied up as St. Mary's runs the goaltender. And Aiden Mosier in to stick up for his goaltender.
I get what you're doing, young guy, but that doesn't help. Is his space?
Shall see.
Space mask got all ripped off, Tom. As Mosier comes to the
So it's Solis that's off. Mosier will go in. And Sean, do you think an original penalty and then match them up maybe?
Yeah, that would be nice if they kept the power play, but if we went 4-on-4, I wouldn't mind. It wouldn't.
Alex Proctor
surprise
down
me
on
either.
one knee. So let's see what we have. And now the question, Sean, is with Aiden Mosier's helmet off, does the face masking come into call, that's an automatic 5.
And is it 5 in a game, correct?
We'll see.
So we'll see as the referee still talking about it. And now the decision coming down.
Yeah. So, Andrew Poulias, I think, whatever the news is, he's not a fan of.
No,
I think is that a fair, fair statement?
Yes. Just
well,
the
we can
subtitle
here.
is a little. You can't be serious.
River Falls 2-1 over Gustavus. Superior 2-1 over St. Olaf.
I think they're just going to give
Stout
the
4-0 over Hamlin. And Bethel and Eau Claire still scoreless. Are they going to even this up?
Yep.
So 2 for the original offense and 2 for the retaliation, right?
Correct.
All right, so 4 on 4. Yeah, it's got to be because that means the original penalty, and that's it. So 4 on 4 here. All right, Stevens Point, Eftimofsky back. Here's Dawson Chirino. A lot of space out here. Chirino back with Adam Racigel hustling. Chirino coming in, tries to throw it in front. Fletcher Anderson, a backhander wide. Palinger will get to it on the far side. He's ridden off by Racigel. 2-on-1 now for St. Mary's. Tushy near side couldn't handle it and couldn't get a shot off. Pointers dodge a major bullet there. Now here's Dawson Chirino centering it. He's going to try to flip it up and it'll get around. Here's Fletcher Anderson in and back again. Anderson toe drag, walks his way through, stick picked up and then knocked off the play. Anderson with a big hit near side. Chirino leaves it out to Norris. Near side, here's Chirino. Fakes a shot through, can't get a shot off. And St. Mary's, and we've got a penalty call coming here. We're going to get a slashing call against St. Mary's. And Sean, if that doesn't happen, it may be a 2-on-none for St. Mary's back the other way.
Right.
Colin Tushy will go off for slashing, and we'll go 4-on-3 here with 4:50 to go. I'm not necessarily a fan of turning this thing into a special teams
Nope.
fest.
That is not what the Pointers want to do. That just drives right into the Cardinals' freewheeling offense.
All right, 4-on-3 advantage here for 1:14 with 4:50 to go. St. Mary's wins the faceoff. Poulias down hard, and the puck hit him and stays in the zone. Dawson Chirino, far side. Shot fired, got the glass. Chirino to the rebound on the near side. He'll come in near corner. Chirino slides it, far side. Anderson too far. That's Hunter O'Brien on the far side, now to Poulias. Now it's Fletcher Anderson. He will come to the point. 4-on-3 advantage for the Pointers. Anderson, Poulias one-timer, hit a shin pad on the way through. Comes to Anderson, Pointers reset, 4-on-3. Hunter O'Brien with it. Now comes half wall to Chirino. He'll zip it through. Fletcher Anderson can't kick it to his forehand. He's got to shove it to Chirino on the near side. He'll restore order. 30 seconds to go in the 4-on-3. Anderson along the blue line, switches spots with Hunter O'Brien. Chirino in on the near side, fakes a shot, looks to center, cuts behind the net, now jams it in, backhand shot. Oh, Ruskowski made a save.
It got behind him,
Chirino
Tom.
got behind him, almost got it in. Now leaves it Poulias again. St. Mary's gets a stick on it. Here's Anderson with it again. 5 seconds remaining. They'll jam it in front of the net. Turning shot. O'Brien with a shot. Poulias with a shot. Ruskowski comes out to make a big save. Now it's a 5-on-4. Now near side, Anderson walks in. Wires a shot off the near post. And does it come out? No. Eftimofsky holds it in. Pointers back at full strength and are back on the power play for 30 seconds here. It's a 5-on-4 man advantage here for Stevens Point. Near side, Poulias. Eftimofsky. They'll scrum for it here. 3:12 to go in the period. Stevens Point clinging to a 1-goal lead off the shoulder of Fletcher Anderson and down the length of the ice. Stevens Point, long-range pass ahead for Engelbert. Shemolevsky will get there. He'll dig it out ahead to Owen Dean. Defender falls down. That allows Owen Dean to set up on the near side to Hunter O'Brien. Lost the handle, now got it back, circles. Another defender falls down. O'Brien in tight. They come jamming in front. Shot and a goal! Stevens Point. I believe it's Nico Shimoleski. Beautiful move between the circles. It's going to go as a 5-on-5 goal. Stevens Point up 4-2.
Just a second or so after the power play ends, Nico Shimoleski does a great job of winning a loose puck battle behind of the net. Rakowski got lost in the crease, and Nico wrapped it around to a wide open net, and it's 4-2 Stevens Point.
First of the year for Shimoleski, second of his career. Just hard work, Sean.
Well, that whole 4-on-3, 5-on-4 play was hard work. The Pointers never gave up the zone and really pressed the issue with the Cardinals.
2:49 to go in the second period. And I think, Sean, there is a discussion here of, did they let someone out of the box early for point? That's my guess. Shimoleski carries it right back again. Lisa Owen-Dean. He will walk in, rifles a shot, shoulder to side by Ruskowski. Pointers really buzzing here. Ryan Hintz pinches, holds it near side, looks to center for Dean. Now in there, Engelbert, a big hit again. Shimoleski reaches. He'll keep it at the blue line. Shoves it ahead for Engelbert, taken down in the play. St. Mary's with it, near side. Engelbert with a big hit. Boy, this line is really buzzing for Stevens Point. Shimoleski, Engelbert near side, and the puck, I think, is underneath somebody here on the near side, so they'll blow it dead, and we'll get some pushing and shoving. Shimoleski from Hunter O'Brien and Owen Dean at 17-11.
Give Owen Dean a 3-point night, Thomas. He's lighting it up.
Engelbert. Shimoleski with a couple points too, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Quentin Hill, Bennett Koppel, excuse me. And Gino Colangelo out there now with 2:17 to go in the second. Stevens Point, a 4-2 lead. Colangelo out high. Blake Norris coming in, can't get a shot. He'll go behind the net, tripped up. Lost the handle on it. Pointers with traffic again. Norris on the back check hard, still loose out there. What a job by Norris. Sends it deep. Quentin Hill there to get it. Now they'll throw it right in front, just off the skate of Ruskowski. Here's Fleetmayer's back. And the taco chant begins here. A whistle and an offsides on the Cardinals. With a minute 51 to go here in the second. 24-11. The shots on goal in favor of the Pointers.
Good second period. Good answer, Tom. After the even straight goal by Neubauer for the Cardinals, the Pointers strike back with two. Stretch this lead out to a two-goal lead.
Off the face-off, Peyton Hart. Sean Bunting. Bunting takes it away. He'll get it deep. Behind the net. Hart after it again. Falls. Eftimowski coming in. Up in the air it goes. Bouncing puck comes. Eftimowski with it. Rifles a shot, and that hit a defender in front of the net. Now St. Mary's back the other way. Solis didn't see Tushy out there ahead. They run into each other a bit. Long-range shot turned aside by Alex Proctor. Final 90 seconds here of period number 2. Peyton Hart carries it in. Tries to shove it ahead to Sean Bunting. St. Mary's intercepting. And a whistle and an offsides here. Sean, Pointers get in trouble more often than not when they try to force something that's not there.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, or they're just a tick aggressive.
You know?
They got to be so careful. Especially, I talk about this all the time about the two blue lines.
Yeah.
And with a young defensive core, both blue lines are so very important.
Minute 16 to go. Face off back to the right side of A.J. Ruskowski. He's made a couple of big saves here. Poulias wins the draw. Chirino slicing back and went the other way. He'll come back. Collision on the far side. Lost the handle on it. Turns aside. Where is it? Chirino ends up with it. He'll wheel it ahead. Poulias on the right wing in. Has Fletcher Anderson 2-on-1. Poulias. Anderson. Saucer pass. Just missed. It was there.
It was.
Couldn't pull the trigger. Now 3-on-2 back the other way for St. Mary's. In the zone onside. Long range shot. Proctor a save. Rebound. Sprawling save. Did it go in the net? The light is on.
The light's on.
And 42 seconds remaining. They still play. The light is still on. What do we got here? They say play on, and they leave the light on. 32. It went in the back of the net and came out, I think is what the deal is here. Behind the net it goes. And what do we have out at center ice? And Sean, what's going to happen here? Because now we'll get a whistle, and now they say play. What happens if the period comes to an end?
I don't. Do they put time back on the clock?
And when was it? Long range pass. Here comes Engelbert in behind. Diving cover shot to goal! Unbelievable,
Oh, no.
Chris Engelbert.
It's not going to count. He would have had a natural. He would have had a hat trick, Tom.
What are we going to do here? What are we going to do here?
Oh, my goodness. Do we got...
Whoa, my goodness gracious. The officials will come together. The goal, Dougie Seabright had the goal light on and left it on.
Yep.
So what do we have here? Now Rick Larson will come. 9.2 seconds remaining. They're going to go talk. And I think Dougie Seabright's going to tell him it hit right in the middle of the net and came back out.
Exactly.
And Chris Engelbert's third of the game on an unbelievable effort will be for naught. Or we'll see what they say. Long conversation. And they're still talking.
Yeah.
He turned it on right away and left it on.
Exactly.
Basically.
And it wasn't a my bad.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have it flipped off real fast.
Well, Sean, remember the last time the Pointers got overruled by a goal judge? Or by referees over the goal judge? Was that in the NCAA tournament, perhaps?
Now they're going to talk again.
So, they will still talk, and we'll see what it is. So it's either it's either 5-2 or 4-3.
Well, my whole question is doesn't the officials see the light on and blow play down? Or is there another?
Alex Proctor is giving Dougie the stare down.
Or is there a rule?
Yeah, Tushy is. I think they're talking. It's going to be a St. Mary's goal, Sean, and they should put 30-some seconds back on the clock, right? My goodness. .2. Let's see. So it's a goal, but it's a goal for St. Mary's. Unbelievable. I think all in all, Sean, that's the right call,
yeah,
though.
100%.
You know, it was on the ice and came right into the middle of the back of the net and came out.
The only thing you can you have a beef about is if you see the light on, blow it down and figure this out and not let 35 seconds of the period go by.
But, I mean, what should the clock be here?
They're going to put it back to
48 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah. So, unbelievable.
That's a big turn of events.
All right, Engelbert wins the draw. Go right back down in. Owen Dean sends it deep. Engelbert giving chase. Engelbert behind the net, Shemilevsky. Final seconds here. Now they fan on it. Watch out here. St. Mary's clears it. They've got a 2-on-1 back the other way. Hintz hustling on the back check. He'll get possession of it. Shove it ahead to Shemilevsky. 26 seconds remaining. Owen Dean in the right wing. Dean brings it in, looks to center, in front, take it down.
Coming up.
Penalty call coming up against St. Mary's. Engelbert hustling, draws the penalty call. Stevens Point to the power play late in the period.
Yeah, that'll be a trip or a hook coming through the offensive zone. Good hard play, and the Pointers elect to send that Nico Shemilevsky, Chris Engelbert, and Owen Dean line back out after that long stoppage. And just create energy and momentum right away. So 19.7 seconds remaining here in the second period. The Pointers off to their third power play of the night.
Off the face-off near side, 15 seconds to go. Penalty goes against Cole Mickle. Far side, Fletcher Anderson. 8 seconds to go. Holds it out high. Got to shoot here. Sherino near side. Back Anderson. One-timer. Ruskowski makes the save. Rebound. Final second. Away. And Stevens Point, Sean, will carry over a minute 40 of power play time into the third period, clinging to a 4-3 lead. Sean, I've been doing this a long time.
I don't think I've seen that
I cannot
ever before.
remember seeing that.
That is goofy.
But can't let it bring you down. Still got the lead. After 40 minutes, you're out shooting your opponent 2-1, basically. And we'll start with a power play to begin the third period.
That's right. All is not lost.
All right, we'll take a break. Whew. We'll get you some scores, get you a recap, plus Sean's pointer profile with the freshman Bennett Copel out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. 4-3 Stevens Point after 2 here on the Pointer Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com. Nothing beats the excitement of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Advance tickets for men's hockey and basketball are available online at tickets.uwsp.edu or by calling the University Information and Ticket Office at 715-346-4100. Game day tickets for all Pointers events go on sale at the door 1 hour prior to game time, with group pricing available with 48-hour advance purchase required. Get your seat in the dog pound today at tickets.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, is a crazy ending to the second period. As, boy, Sean, that's a big, big goal for St. Mary's, especially when you consider that Stevens Point scored to would have had a 3-goal lead.
Yes. Yep. Hey,
man, oh man.
That was a wacky last 2 minutes.
Yep.
However, you really like your two bottom lines tonight.
Yeah.
They are creating energy. They're creating offense. You could argue that they're creating more offense than the big guys up front tonight, which is great to see.
Pointers got on the board, 8:56 of the first. Ryan Hintz, his first goal as a Pointer. Dawson Sherino, Peyton Hart, 1-0 Stevens Point. Mark Fleetmeyer, second of the year from Blake Green, answering at 10:30. Chris Engelbert for the Pointers, his first career goal. A minute 41 into the second period, a little redirect in front. Blake Norris, Owen Dean credited with the assist, was 2-1 Stevens Point. Carter Newpower tied it at 7:28 from Alex Cannon and Blake Green. Made it 2-2. And then the Pointers, Chris Engelbert, second of the night, second of his career. Nico Shemilevsky and Owen Dean. That came at 12:19. Then at 17:11, Shemilevsky, his first of the year from Hunter O'Brien, and Owen Dean gave Stevens Point a 4-2 lead. And then at the 19:12 mark, they're now switching this around, Sean. They are saying that the goal is credited to Carter Newpower from Gabe Potik.
Okay.
And that goal came at 19:12. Came in and out. Goal light came on. Referees said play on. Chris Engelbert back the other way with an unbelievable effort to flip it over Roskowski into the net with 9.2 seconds. Wiped out because they went back and talked to the goal judge, who said it was in the net. And therefore, they put 48 seconds back on the clock, finish out the period 4-3. Stevens Point will have 1:40 remaining on a power play to begin the third period. Stevens Point out shooting St. Mary's in that second period, 16-8 and now 25-12. 1 for 4 on the power play for the Pointers, generating 8 shots. St. Mary's 0 for 2 with just 1 shot on goal. Boy, Sean, you've limited St. Mary's to 12 shots on goal here tonight. And they're right back in it.
Yes.
Man, oh man. A.J. Roskowski, 13 second period saves for a game total of 21. Alex Proctor, 6 for a game total of 9. Stevens Point winning 58% of the faceoffs. All right, other scores going on in River Falls. They are midway through the second period. 3-1, River Falls leading Gustavus. Superior leading St. Olaf after 2-1. Stout just starting the third period, a 4-0 lead over Hamlin. And 2 periods in the books from Hobbs Ice Arena. Still no score, and Bethel outshooting Eau Claire by a count of 18-15. Into the third period in Duluth, St. John's leading St. Scholastica 2-0. Lake Forest trailing Aurora after 2 periods 4-2. MSOE leading Lawrence by a score of 1-0. And the finals earlier today from the NCHA. Adrian beats Oswego 4-2. St. Norbert beats Dubuque 5-0. And Trine beats Concordia of Wisconsin 6-2. Pointer women sweep St. Catherine 4-2 this afternoon. 6-0. Augsburg beats Superior on the women's side. Eau Claire beats St. Olaf 3-2. River Falls beats St. Scholastica 5-2. Pointer football team falls to River Falls 45-17. Women's basketball, DePaul, they are nationally ranked. They beat the Pointer women today 69-47. Here, Stevens Point, minute 40 of a power play to begin the third period with a 4-3 lead. We'll come back and have Sean's Pointer profile with the freshman Bennett Copel out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. That's coming up next here on the Pointer Sports Network.
Cousin Subs is now bigger and better in Stevens Point. Visit them today at 111 North Division Street with a fresh look that includes a drive-thru. Whether it's a grilled-to-order cheesesteak, Wisconsin cheese curds, or a party box of subs, Cousins has something for every occasion. Order online at cousinsubs.com or with the Cousin Subs mobile app. Cousin Subs, believe in better. See what's behind the glass with Aero Global. Operating in Canada and the United States since 1965, Aero delivers durable, custom-engineered solutions for transit, off-road, and fleet vehicles, always with a focus on quality and service. Aero honors its values to provide customers with best-in-class design expertise, product innovation, comprehensive product support, and custom-engineered solutions. Aero Global, innovation driven by people. Northwind Solar is a work-owned cooperative building solar power and battery storage systems for homes and businesses across central Wisconsin. With over 100 years of collective experience in renewable energy, Northwind Solar offers free consultations and estimates with a 10-year labor warranty. For a free estimate, visit northwindre.com. Northwind Solar, Central Wisconsin's premier solar installer. Stop into Monk's Bar and Grill in Plover throughout the week for great daily specials. You can enjoy Mini Monk Burger
And
Mondays,
continuing with our Pointer
Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, a Friday fish fry, and more. Monk's Bar and Grill offers a UWSP student discount. Stop in and show your UWSP student ID and enjoy 15% off your food purchase. Monk's Bar and Grill, 1400 Commerce Place in Plover, or visit monksbarandgrill.com.
hockey coverage here on the Pointer Sports Network. We continue with our Pointer profiles, and tonight it's the freshman forward from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Bennett Copel. And Bennett, first of all, thanks for taking the time. I know that pregame stuff can be a little bit busy, but let's just kick it off with, let's talk a little bit about your first couple weeks, couple months rather, here at Stevens Point and how things have been going for you.
Yeah, the first couple months has flown by. Like, I feel like yesterday I was just getting here, moving my stuff into the apartment with the boys, but it's been great so far. The school's been a little bit of adjustment. Haven't been to class in, I don't know, 3-4 years, so. But it's been great. Yeah, I'm loving it.
Let's talk about last night a little bit. Got your first point as a pointer last night. It's not a goal, but you got it on the score sheet. That's got to feel good to contribute on that side of your game.
Yeah, it was huge. Raj obviously made a really good play from the point, just getting it through, and kind of a lucky bounce, but it was good, yeah.
Well, I mean, a first period lead goes a long way with this hockey club. You will find out very soon.
Yep.
But what was it like playing at Willett? Was it everything you thought it was going to be?
Yeah, I would say everything and more. The band was definitely something I've never experienced before. They were rocking it, so that was awesome.
Aberdeen, they had some pretty good crowds. I've been to 1 or 2 games there. It always seemed like it's filled the building up over there.
Yeah, the OD over there, it gets going for sure, but the band and just the school atmosphere here, I've never experienced something like that before. So.
I forgot how much the student section makes it a difference when Peyton scored that goal, and the roar from this side of the ice rink to the other side was unreal.
Yep, it's crazy.
Let's talk a little bit about junior career. Played in the North American League in Aberdeen. What were your main thoughts about getting your skill up and developing as a player?
Yeah, so I mean, how I ended up in Aberdeen was kind of crazy, but that's a whole nother story.
Okay.
But I was blessed to play there for 2 years, and I loved it there. And I really, like my last year, really meshed with the guys and loved it. So, yeah, it was a great spot and a great place to develop.
Talk about 2 minutes in the minutes in the box with Bennett. I got a little inside tip about that.
Yeah. So, I not to boast or anything, but I hold the most penalty minutes in Aberdeen Wings history. So they kind of wanted me to play on that. So each week for the home games, we would do a little skit, 2 minutes in the box, and I would have a guest, which would be one of my teammates, and we'd just do something fun, Halloween, carve pumpkins, Thanksgiving, have a little feast, something like that.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
That's fun.
That is fun.
Yeah.
So then you play 2 years in Aberdeen. It's time to pick a college hockey school. Division III is the right route for you. And, what was a couple things that you thought that Stevens Point had that made this a great fit for you?
Yeah, I mean, it was a bigger school compared to the other D3 schools. Like, most of them are, 1,000 to 2,000 people. This is a little bit bigger, which was nice. That was a big appeal to me. And honestly, just watching that recruiting video and
it's kind
how
of
how
sick,
crazy how crazy the Willett gets. I mean, that's all it really took for me. So yeah.
How is school going? Your major, and you just mentioned it a minute ago. The balance is a little tricky after playing in junior hockey.
Yeah, I think I'm balancing it well. I like it. I'm a business major, so I wouldn't say it's nothing too crazy.
Yep.
But other than math, I think I'm all right.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, you have some really good upperclassmen.
We do.
Your captain,
very helpful.
Very helpful.
Yes.
In that, as he's going through the MBA program right
Exactly.
now, maybe something for you down the lines. Let's go speed round here, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, favorite warm-up song?
Let's go.
Favorite pregame meal?
Salmon and sweet potatoes.
All right. That's different.
Yeah.
Favorite NHL team and why?
Colorado Avalanche, because I played youth hockey there and I went to game 1 and 2 of the finals.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm a Wings fan.
Oh,
I know, right?
That's all right.
Final one. What store would you max out your credit card at, and why?
Probably Metro, because I never go there. I go to Aldi and try to save a little money. But if I had the money, I'd go to Metro and just go crazy.
You and me both, brother. That's for sure. Biggest superstition?
That's a tough one. I listen to the same music driving here every time.
All right, that's all right. Cool.
Yeah.
That's right. Parents' weekend. It's nice probably to have mom and dad here.
Yes, for sure. It's awesome. Got to see my brother and my dog too, so that's huge.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah,
man. Absolutely.
Yep.
Let's talk about tonight. St. Mary's University comes in. They've been kind of up and down and all around here through the first 3 games. What did you guys talk about today during video, and what are some things that you guys need to take care of tonight?
Yeah, we just need to everyone do their role and not take them lightly. They're an unpredictable team, so you never know what you're going to get.
Yep.
So just kind of do our role, and it doesn't really matter who we're playing. We're going to play our game and do it hard.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Bennett. That was Bennett Corporal, the freshman forward from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. More Pointer hockey coming up on the Pointer Sports Network.
At Dahl Auto, every pre-owned vehicle goes through a 169-point inspection. They also include a 7-month, 7,000-mile limited warranty with every qualifying pre-owned vehicle. Find out more at Dahl Honda, 3700 North Point Drive, and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Rock and Roll Cafe is proud to be a part of the Stevens Point community and would like to thank everyone for all the support over the past 9 years. With high-quality food and a fun, inviting atmosphere, Rock and Roll Cafe features all-day breakfast and a Friday fish fry with convenient ordering for takeout and delivery. Rock and Roll Cafe, a little corner where everybody's welcome and treated like a rock star. Open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We're all about good people with good hearts, delivering great care. It's what we do, it's who we are, and it's everything we believe in. So no matter what life is throwing at you or your community, you can count on Aspirus to be here for you, for good. Look to Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at Willett Arena, our second intermission wrapping up here. Stripes getting a rousing greeting.
Always.
From the Willett Arena faithful here. Sean, kind of, what are you made of third period here coming? Got a minute 40 of a power play.
I think 5-on-5 is your best way home. Yeah. You've really kind of controlled tempo 5-on-5. You've controlled and limited their scoring opportunities. It just, you can't get into a helter-skelter game with this team because, honestly, they're a flowy team. They play on a big ice sheet. They're used to back and forth, track meet kind of games. You want us to keep your hands on the wheel and drive home. Maybe add one here early on.
Power play, take advantage of the power play and keep her going.
Alex Proctor needs to be 100% better in this period. He needs to be the difference maker as well. Just like he was last night.
He has given up some juicy rebounds at times. Boy, oh boy. We'll see. All right. So, 4-3 Stevens Point. Just joining us, St. Mary's a goal with 48 seconds remaining in the period. That the goal light came on. Referees never saw it. Didn't see it go in. Said play on. Chris Engelbert with a hell of an effort to get what he thought was his hat trick. Only to go back to have the goal judge say it went in. Never happened. All right, off the face-off, Poulias giving a rough ride. Here comes Peyton Hart. He will charge in, puts his head down, trying to get a backhander off. Forced around the backside of the cage. Anderson out high. Hintz comes down low to Chirino. Couldn't handle it. Chirino now to Poulias, far face-off circle. Back to Chirino at the half wall. Out high to Ryan Hintz. Near side to Fletcher Anderson. Minute 20 to go on the power play. Anderson again. Near side, down low Chirino. They'll zip it in. Peyton Hart shot and a goal. Tic-tac-toe. And the 2-goal lead is back for the Pointers at 5-3.
That did not take long, did it, Tom? The Pointers now 2 for 4 on the power play. What a play. Use the fresh ice to their advantage. Peyton Hart with his third of the year. And the Pointers are off and rolling here in the third period.
That's how you do it.
Tic-tac-toe, you bet.
Wow. All right, so 19:31, so 29 seconds in. And I like this, Sean. Coach Krieger throws Engelbert, Shemolevsky, and Owen Dean right out there.
Yeah, you bet you do.
And they win the draw, Eftimovsky. And far side, Adam Racigel. He'll bring it in on the near side. Racigel gets it deep, giving chase. Shemolevsky had it for a minute. Owen Dean back covering defensively. Racigel around, intercepts again. St. Mary's works it around him. Wright gets it deep. Behind the net, here's Eftimovsky. To Engelbert ahead, turned it over. St. Mary's scooping a shot, redirected wide. Now Eftimovsky up the far wall, cleared out, poked ahead. Shemolevsky carries it in, far side, one-on-one. He's rubbed into the far boards. Owen Dean after it. Shemolevsky once again cuts, frees it up, coming in Manning, near side. Hart with another shot. Ruskowski makes the save. Another prime chance here. Shemolevsky, a wraparound coming shot. Peyton Hart, another shot. And Ruskowski, a pad save. Now it's Matthew Falls. Dumps it in. Hart, the first to get there. Bad angle shot. Now Manning bumps it free. Back the other way. Fleetmeyer on a partial break. Manning picks him up and forces him wide. Beautiful defensive play by Joe Manning, the freshman. Far side Falls, poked away from him. St. Mary's carries it back in. Bunting after it. Long range shot. Proctor will save. He'll hang on. 18:09 to go. Peyton Hart of the power play from Dawson Chirino and Fletcher Anderson. 29 seconds into the third. It's 5-3 Stevens Point.
I mean, I guess that's the best way to answer a goal in the final period. You get a goal in the first period, the first minute of the period, coming back. And again, a theme of the week.
Back-to-back taco nights as well here.
Absolutely. And again, the theme of tonight and all weekend is timely scoring, answering back when you needed to. And that's exactly what the Pointers did.
Sean Bunting, a nifty job. He'll get it ahead. Matthew Falls, good body position here. Slings it to Ryan Hintz. He'll come right up the middle off of his stick, but he's splitting the defense. Dumps it back behind again. Hart after it with Falls. Matthew Falls and Peyton Hart for Stevens Point. Peyton Hart right in front of his parents here. On the far side. 17:40 to go. St. Mary's able to gain possession. They'll break it back out the other way. Colin Tushy in deep. Tushy stood up by Ryan Hintz. Bunting slings it around near side. Here's Falls to Peyton Hart. Now ahead, here is Aiden Mosier. Mosier coming with Bennett Kopel. Joining the play, Mosier just going to take it deep. Here's Kopel, wraparound shot, and a shot and a save made. Rebound, Ruskowski with two pad saves on Gino Colangelo. And then a pile up in front, out high, it's Quentin Hill. Hill coming, a shot chip, that goes wide. And boy, Colangelo got piled onto here. He'll make his way back the other way. St. Mary's in transition. Quentin Hill back to cover. Well, Colangelo's still out there. He'll be all right.
Okay.
Kind of went down awkwardly on that shoulder, it looks like. Here's Quentin Hill with some speed. He'll wire a shot off the face mask of the goaltender. Backhander turned aside. Kopel with a shot. Ruskowski with a save. Very nice start to the third period here by the Pointers.
Yeah, absolutely. You get a power play goal, and then you throw 2-3 shifts right out at the Cardinals and keep them hemmed into their own end. All offense here, 5-on-5. You like your chances. You stay in this a 5-on-5 game, and just keep going.
All right, face off to the left side of A.J. Ruskowski. Poulias out high to Eftimovsky. Cross ice, Racigel. Cycling with it out high, Fletcher Anderson. He'll chip it through. Eftimovsky keeps it going. Pointers got the cycle going here, and now Dawson Chirino was going back the other way here, so it got around him. Eftimovsky back to get it. Eftimovsky to Racigel. Shoves it ahead on the near boards. Poulias leaves it back. Here's Chirino, 1-on-4. Chirino coming, wires a shot, rebound, loose shot. Oh, it hit a defender on the way through as Andrew Poulias had it loaded. Liam McInnes, Sean, got a piece of it with his arm, and that allowed Ruskowski to get down and cover it up.
Yeah, the Pointers are now forcing Ruskowski to move post to post here and move him laterally around to open up some holes. Get some good quality scoring chances.
8-2 the shots here in the first 3.5 minutes I believe, of the period.
Or 9-1.
No.
Who's counting?
Math.
We don't math.
That's what I get for mathing when you just pull the live stats up and it gives you the answer. That's what it is. St. Mary's in transition. I'll carry it in. Alex Proctor out to get it. Threw it right to one of the Cardinals in the far corner. Owen Dean will get in there for Stevens Point. Still loose. They'll try to walk it through right. Centering past Shemilevsky. Nifty job, Shemilevsky. Back the other way, Owen Dean. Dean coming in. Shemilevsky will get there first, far corner. He's hammered up, slowed down, stuck with it right in front. Peyton Hart just missed. Oh, what a setup there by Nico Shemilevsky. Matthew Falls now giving chase. Hart digs it down, wires a shot. That's blocked up into the netting, out of play.
Up in the netting, out of play. Get another stoppage. I wonder what's going on in Eau Claire, Tom. Still scoreless halfway through the third period at Hobbs.
River Falls still leading 3-1. Superior still leading 2-1. Stout now 5-0 over Hamlin.
Bethel out shooting the Blue Golds 22-17.
All right, here's Bunting out high. Hunter O'Brien. Backdoor chance, just missed again. Hintz with it. Hart spinning with it. Backhanded chopper. That goes wide, and I think Ruskowski smothered that one. Pointers are really getting to the net here.
Yep, they're doing a great job. And there's a lot of sticks on knees here in the red jerseys, Tom, as the Pointers have been able to really kind of wear down this Cardinal team. You could say probably at the 10-minute mark of last period, those long changes really started getting hard for the Cardinals. They're starting running out of gas here.
Peyton Hart kicked out of the face-off circle, so Bunting wins it. Falls back to the point. Ryan Hintz with a shot. Now down. Hart sets up shop right in front of the net. They're trying to center it to him. Bunting. Hunter O'Brien for Stevens Point in here. St. Mary's still after it. Hart after it. Far side again. Matthew Falls back to get it. Chops it to Hunter O'Brien. Blue line on the near side. Ahead for Peyton Hart. Got a piece of it. Or at least made it look like he did. Long range pass. Tushy behind. Quentin Hill surveys him up. St. Mary's content to just get the puck deep. Hill after it. And lost a stick on the play. Stuck at the blue line. Here's Aiden Mosier. D leading the charge back with Norris. And a whistle and an offsides. Now Norris and McInnes tied up here. 14:22 to go in the third. 5-3 Stevens Point. 14:22 to go in the third period. Pointers trying to sweep this non-conference weekend. Quentin Hill off the draw between his legs. St. Mary's with it ahead. Hill diving effort, tried to hold the zone, bouncing puck. Kopel, I believe, this time holds it in. And it's Gino Colangelo chasing it around on the near side. Back the other way, Fleetmeyer. Knocked off the play. Quentin Hill given a shoulder there and deflects up and out of play. That is a heck of a catch there.
Yes. Then
back
flips it
out
back
on the
in.
ice and gets a boo from the crowd. It's right in the family section
It
right over
was,
there
yep.
too, huh?
Mr. and Mrs. Junker right over there.
In the vicinity. We'll see. All right, here's Poulias. Eftimowski going to lift it ahead. Near side, Chirino off to the races. Looks to put the brakes on now with a backhander off the side of the net. Racigle on the near side. He'll chip it deep around. Chirino sends it back behind the net for Fletcher Anderson. Oh boy, Chirino giving a rough ride. Fletcher Anderson, a good body play here to keep it going. And then Anderson is taken down. Near side it goes. Juntunen able to clear it out. And ahead, a good hustle here by Newpower. Racigle gets slammed face first into the boards. He's all right, back to his feet. Near side away with it. Here's Fletcher Anderson again. He's bumped on the near side, tried to get the puck deep. Pointers changing here. Shemilevsky. Potik coming back in, feeds it far side. Oh, they missed the connection there with Warner Young. Another big hit now through to the middle. Out high to Mickle. He'll sling it. Shot blocked there by Shemilevsky. Goes right to Eftimowski. Eftimowski scoops it ahead for Mickle, too far. Into the goaltender, Ruskowski near side, right to Shemilevsky. He'll keep it going with Owen Dean here on the near side. Owen Dean for Stevens Point. Poked away from him. St. Mary's now feathers it ahead. Joe Manning at center ice gloves it down ahead to Shemilevsky. Shemilevsky giving chase with Cameron into the near corner. Now out high it goes. Hunter O'Brien with it. He'll fire a shot deflected by Potik. And that goes up into the roof and out of play. 12:35 to go in the third. It's 5-3 Stevens Point.
Faceoff will stay deep in the Pointer end as it deflected off of a St. Mary player and get another offensive zone faceoff. Shots on goal 11-1 here in the third period for the Pointers.
Face off to the right side of A.J. Ruskowski. Hunter O'Brien. Right into the shin pads here of Cameron, hustling ahead. He's going to win the foot race to get there. Now they'll center it back near side. Cleared up by St. Mary's to the point. Hit a body in front. Bunting reaching for it. Might be a 3-on-2. Peyton Hart coming back. Try to hit Manning. Manning will get there. He'll just hammer the puck deep. It'll come around the boards to the near side. Peyton Hart winning a little foot race there. He'll pen it up on the near side and wait for help from Sean Bunting. But it's Cameron that comes away with it. Jake Cameron behind his own net. He mishandles it a bit, so Sean Bunting finishes him off. And St. Mary's up on the near side, and Hunter O'Brien with a check from behind. And let's see how many this is.
Cross-check.
Cross-check is going to be the call. As right down in front of us here, Sean, Cooper Smeal, and no doubt about that one.
Yep.
Cross-checking call here, 11:56 to go. St. Mary's back to the power play.
Yep, exactly what we talked about not doing. So the Pointers will need to kill off a power play here in the third period. This will be St. Mary's third power play of the night.
Face off to the right side of Alex Proctor. Proctor near side. Oh, it came out. Pointers arguing that it's offsides, and far side, Juntunen sends it in. Juntunen at the point to Mickle at the point. Mickle near side to Tushy. Tushy zips it through. Oh, it hit Shemilevsky and redirected. And darn near went in the net. Poulias now hustling to the near side. He'll tie up Tushy on the near side. Ryan Hintz in there for Stevens Point. Some valuable power play time grinding up here on the near side. Mickle out high, walks, feeds it far side. Juntunen with a shot, missed the net. Oh, Tushy gathers it, half wall on the near side. Far side, Juntunen with it now, into the far corner for Solis. Now coming in, shot and a goal. Between the circle, Colin Tushy. Bar down, beats Alex Proctor. 11:09 to go, power play goal, it's 5-4.
1 for 3, will the Cardinals go on that most recent power play opportunity? And we got a 1-goal lead at 5-4 for the Pointers. Bar down, got the Pointers chasing side to side a little bit there, Tom. St. Mary's cuts the lead in half.
All right, never easy, all right?
We say it every year.
More often than not.
I wonder how close that offsides call was, Tom.
Yeah.
That offense of play starts right there.
Yeah. All right, Matthew Falls reaching after it with Sean Bunting here. Adam Raysigal. Hart. Now here's Bunting walking in. Tried to feed it back to Peyton Hart. He'll keep it going. Goes to the far corner. Bunting around the near side. And a pile up now on the far side. And Stevens Point almost another penalty. Now redirected in front. Rebound loose. Hart throws it in front. Changes direction. Throws it in front. A clear out in front of the net. Here's Eftimowski to Sean Bunting. Bunting near side. They'll zip it back through. Eftimowski gloves it down. Can't get a shot off. Pointers will reset their defense here as Peyton Hart gets to it on the near side. Near side, Chirino now comes off. Bouncing puck coming through, and St. Mary's going to lift it up. Down the length of the ice. Icing call. Maybe no. Yep, they'll wave it off. Clock rolls here. 10-12 to go in the third period. A 1-goal game at 5-4. Long outlet pass ahead, and somehow Fletcher Anderson wide open. Centering pass through. Chirino coming in. Can't get a shot off. Now here's St. Mary's back the other way, boys. Sean, that came out of nowhere. Lead pass to Solis too far. Mosier forces him wide to the far corner. St. Mary's, they're getting to the loose pucks right now. Tushy with speed again, turns, wires a shot. Glove save made by Proctor. He'll hang on. 9:41 to go in the third. We'll get the media timeout. A 5-4 lead for the Pointers here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, the official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Goal Line Golf and Hockey in Schofield is Wisconsin's premier source for all your golf, hockey, and skating needs. They treat every customer like the home team. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, see the experts at Goal Line and get fit for your next step on the ice or out on the links. Located at 1430 Grand Avenue in Schofield, Goal Line's been the place to score since 1984. Everyone at Goal Line says, Go Pointers!
All right, KB Will Arena here in Stevens Point. Folks on the edge of their seats here.
Yeah, it's a good bet. It's back and forth, and as weird as it's been at times, it's been a really good hockey game. Back and forth, good hard hits.
Pointers out shooting St. Mary's 12-3 here in the second period. Or third period, excuse me. St. Mary's has crawled right back in this. Palinger tries to come in front. Backhander coming in. Alex Proctor alertly. Like Colin Tushy, Sean, is
he's coming on, Tom.
Active.
He is all around the net looking for a shot at any moment.
Another Ted Francis thievery.
Yep.
As Stevens Point wins the draw. I'll push it ahead. Here's Sherino with open ice. Dawson Sherino walks it through. Blake Norris will get it. He'll backhand it in and just get a puck deep here. St. Mary's, now Sherino behind the net, took it away. Near side, Stevens Point trying to dig it out here. Behind the net goes Lawton Palinger. Palinger to Solis. Far side Tushy out of his reach. Around to Anderson on the near side. From his knees, a nifty play to clear the zone. St. Mary's intercepts right back in. Fletcher gets it back. Here he comes. Anderson ahead. Engelbert comes in. Engelbert comes in. Try to get a backhander. Jam shot there that Ruskowski turns aside as he tried again for number 3.
Yes. Nice play. Nice job using his frame, Tom, to get around the St. Mary defense and get a good shot on goal. Going right to the net.
All right, face off to the left side of A.J. Ruskowski. Long range pass here. This is going to be an icing call. So they'll reset. Sean, you think about, I'm trying to think, this is what? My 24th year doing this, 17, knocking around with you.
Yeah.
It is amazing how much better these MIAC teams are from top to bottom than the old days.
There was a time where they did not recruit junior players.
Yeah, exactly. Now Racigel a nifty play here, but lost the handle on it.
Also give them credit. They've all upgraded their facilities.
Yep,
You can argue that they have the best conference
top to bottom
facility-wise facilities out there. That's a big-time recruiting tool.
Yep.
I mean, St. Mary's rink is probably the oldest now, but it's very nice on campus.
Face off to the right side of Alex Proctor. 8:27 to go in the third. Stevens Point a 5-4 lead and a false start on the face-off here. Chris Engelbert, pair of goals here tonight for Stevens Point. Wins the draw. Proctor shoves it to the far corner, and I don't think everybody knew he was going to do that. St. Mary's will throw it on net, and Proctor with a glove save.
I'd like to see him melt that down, Tom. On the initial, no reason to put that puck back in play. St. Mary trying to sneak a couple players on late.
Sean Stout has beaten Hamlin 5-0.
Okay.
The final start to trick in here. Off the face-off, Pointers able to control, but they cough it up in the neutral zone. St. Mary's getting it deep. Behind the net for Stevens Point, it's Aiden Mosier. Mosier ahead, off of Falls, long-range shot in. Proctor puts that one down. They'll reset again, Aiden Mosier. Long-range pass ahead, here's Falls. Cuts to the middle, shoves it ahead for Sean Bunting, but did a good job to get to the near side of the red line. Bunting tried to leave it. Oh, hit the referee in the far corner. Now Falls tripped up in the play. Penalty call coming up here against St. Mary's. As it is going to be Lawden Palinger with either a trip, a hook, or... No, I take it back. It's going to be Blake Arneson, I believe, with a trip or a hook.
Something.
Either
Pick
one.
one.
No, it is Palinger. Yep. So Lawden Palinger will go off. 7:43 to go here, Sean. A chance for your power play to come alive again. Stevens Point to their 5th power play of the night, 2 of 4. Shots on goal now 38-17 in favor of the Pointers. Poulius wins the draw back to Ryan Hintz. Hintz runs the point here. Dawson Chirino steps into the far face-off circle, feeds it behind the net. Peyton Hart out high to Hintz. Now to Chirino, he'll charge in. Chirino shot and a goal! An absolute laser beam by Dawson Chirino. It's a 6-pack for the Pointers. As Stevens Point, a 2-goal lead at 6-4.
Water bottle shot. What a wrister by the senior forward, Dawson Chirino. Right over the shoulder and up into the upper netting. Water bottle comes flying off. And that's how you answer another power play for the Pointers. And they have their 2-goal lead back.
All right, Chris Engelbert will take the draw. Coach Crom, I know you're listening.
Yes.
The PP is buzzing. On the forecheck now, Owen Dean after it. Owen Dean took it away, throws it to Nico Shemileski, side of the net. Ruskowski covers it up. Dawson Chirino from Ryan Hintz and Peyton Hart at 12:35. Restores the 2-goal lead. 7:15 to go. Engelbert wins the draw. Back to the point, Eftimofsky. Far corner for Engelbert. Now squirts loose in front. Beautiful position here by Eftimofsky to get it to Owen Dean. Dean leaves it. Now they come through racing. A wires a shot blocker save made by Ruskowski. Another beautiful setup here. Engelbert. Near side, Owen Dean reaching for it. Near side, Shemileski. He's spun around, but got a stick out there. Schmiel with it. He'll clear it out. Eftimofsky will get it and dump it back in. Stevens Point going to change. What do we have here?
Offsides.
Offsides against Stevens Point. Yep. 6:42 to go here in the third. So face-off just outside the St. Mary's blue line on the near side.
Bethel.
Another 3-point night for Dawson Chirino. 3-point night for Owen Dean and for Peyton Hart. Bethel and Eau Claire into OT.
Yes.
Scoreless. We were reminiscing earlier today, Sean. Pointer women winning at St. Catharines.
Yes.
At the Drake Arena.
Oh.
Site of the only 0-0 tie I've ever broadcast. Pointers and Hamlin.
We were there.
Garrett Suter clanked the crossbar in overtime right in front of us. One of the loudest things I've ever heard. All right, good job by Colangelo at center ice to get it back deep. 6:20 to go. You want to talk about a cold bar.
Yeah.
Whew. Oh, Manning fans on it, but it works in his favor. Bennett Kopel now to the far side, gets hemmed up there. Colangelo, Kopel. And Kopel pinned up there. Boy, they're really keeping her going. Now it's Norris on the near side off the shin pad of Juntunen. Now here's Norris with a shot and a goal. Is it redirected in front? Let's see. It's either going to be Blake Norris or Bennett Kopel's first as a pointer. And the lead is 3. I think Blake Norris might get this clean.
Yeah, I think he may get it clean, Tom. He just shot a puck on net, and it found a home, kind of like Adam Racicle's shot last night.
With Kopel wreaking havoc in front. All right, 5:54 to go here in the third. Coach coming into the weekend, want to get the offense going. And
here you go.
Here's Sean Bunting back the other way. Tried to center it, broken up. Matthew Falls with it. Yeah, it's going to be Blake Norris, the freshman out of Warroad, Minnesota. His first goal is a pointer. Now, here's St. Mary's. Can't get it. Matthew Falls walking in. Shot! Oh, he just missed. Matthew Falls looking for his first career goal. He'll come back in front again. Bunting with it up high. Spun around on him. Poke free here by Ryan Hintz. Hintz will send it deep. Hart now to Matthew Falls on the near side. Falls centers it. Bunting trying to scoop it out high. Double teamed. St. Mary's with it. They'll bang it off the boards, but Hintz hammers it right back in. Tushy at center ice, far side. Palinger steamrolled by Quentin Hill. Now here's O'Brien behind the net. Long range pass here. Colangelo got a piece of it. No icing call. Quentin Hill in there with the physical play. Far corner again. Kopel with it now. 4:40 to go in the third. Stevens Point has opened up a 3-goal lead. Still working for more. Here's Kopel away with it. Out high Manning. Along the blue line, fires a shot. They're going to say this is offsides.
Yeah.
Ugh. 4.5 to go in the third.
Okay.
It was close.
Yeah.
Engelbert with 2. Peyton Hart, Dawson Chirino, Nico Shemileski,
Blake
Norris.
Don't forget about the first one for Ryan Hintz. That
and
seems
Ryan
like
Hintz.
forever ago.
Thank you. I was mathing again, and I knew I missed one.
We got to stop doing that.
No. Ask my wife or daughter about the math thing. We're all not big fans of it, so who knows?
The Weaver family?
Yeah, Joe Manning, far side. Now, nice job to keep it onside for a minute. Now it's Engelbert. We'll get it and send it deep. 4:05 to go in the third. Stevens Point a 7 spot here tonight. Sean, we might need to pull out the notebook here.
Oh, boy.
3:50 to go as they scrum for it. Bennett Kopel. Far corner. Squirts free. Engelbert, body position. St. Mary's able to take it away. Long range shot kicked aside by Alex Proctor. Around to the near side. I already got the answer, so never mind. Near side. Shemilevsky bumped off through the neutral zone. And out high. Racigle pulls it back ahead. Here is Owen Dean. Owen Dean, far corner. 3:10 to go. Cycling all the way around. Dean looking to set it up. Dumps it near corner. Racigle joins the play. Adam Racigle. Peyton Hart. Now pokes it ahead. Here's Shemileski coming out. He'll feed it. Eftemoski handcuffed, but kept it going. Feeds it. Ricochets in front. Chopped that there. Went wide. Racigle in front of the net. Now behind the net. Shemileski took it away. They'll cycle with it with 2:45 to go. Shemileski out high. Leaves it. Eftemoski back near side and kind of lost track where he was and cleared the zone. Racigle will get it and dump it back in. Peyton Hart after it. 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Stevens Point a 7-4 lead. Long range shot here. Whistle and icing call. Sean, last time the Pointers scored 7 goals in a game.
Mm-hmm.
November 17th of 2023.
Okay.
At Stout. And who could forget that?
Yes.
Where the Pointers erased to a 4-goal deficit a couple of times. in a 7-6 victory.
Yes.
In one of the craziest games I've ever seen. So that's the last time. Mosier, long-range shot blocked there. Good stick here by Matthew Falls to keep it going. Comes through. Quentin Hill will get it. He'll feed it to Matthew Falls. Falls coming in, slipped on, lost an edge. Went down hard, gets back to his feet. 2:08 to go in the third. Far side Mosier. 2 minutes to go. St. Mary's sends it deep. It's been a nice answer by the Pointers here in the third period, Sean. Bunting ahead. McInnes rolling it around far side. Clay Allen going to carry it in, trying to get around Mosier, and nifty play there by Mosier. Quentin Hill cleared it up but not out, and here comes Blake Norris back the other way with Colangelo as a trailer. Norris tried to split 2D on a nifty move there. St. Mary's with it. Got to get back and cover here. Here comes St. Mary's Tushy. Through on the near side, lost the handle on it. He's going to get around now. Peyton Hart with a good stick here, and a big hit here, and Tushy down hard. Takes a long look at the referee, Rick Larson. Nothing doing. Young back to the middle. Watch out here. Shot fired. Save made up off the top of the net. And Pointer is able to clear it out. Proctor, did he get that with the blocker?
I think
kind
so.
of waffled over the top.
Over the top.
Now puck loose at center ice. Young chips it back. On the near side, Cole Mickle. With a minute remaining. Long range pass ahead, and Hunter O'Brien the first to get there. Squirts it around. Comes out. No icing here, so 48 seconds to go. I'm not going to lie here, Sean. A cold beverage will taste good tonight.
You got that right, buddy.
A long weekend to work here. Our side.
We got a short break.
Short rest, too, back on Tuesday. All right, here's Ryan Hintz ahead for Shemilevsky. He'll carve it in, 25 seconds to go. Stevens Point, Sean, is going to win their third straight and head into a big one on Tuesday against St. Norbert. Hunter O'Brien, crowd gets to its feet here. Shemilevsky on the far side. Up high on the boards. It'll come back, 10 seconds to go. Hunter O'Brien will feather it in the near corner to Joe Manning. Manning, lead pass ahead toward Owen Dean. He'll cycle it, and that's going to do it. Stevens Point. Effort here in the third period. With 3 in the third. 3 power play goals for the Pointers here tonight, as they beat St. Mary's here by a score of 7-4.
Yeah, you get the new guys on the score sheet tonight, as Engelbert gets a pair. Shemilevsky, Hintz gets his first as a Pointer, as well as Norris to round out the scoring. A good night for the Pointers here. Yeah, clean some things up, and rest up is the biggest thing now for the Pointers, as they will set up big old matchup against their rivals, St. Norbert College, on Tuesday.
Oh, Sean, St. Olaf and Superior now in overtime. River Falls rolls on. 4-1 win there. Stevens Point gets the win and improves to 3-1. Heading to St. Norbert on Tuesday. All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, Tyler Krieger will give us his thoughts. We'll get your recap, and we'll keep an eye on these couple of other games in overtime. Pointers beat St. Mary's 7-4. Back with our postgame show coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. The Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. For 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfus University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver, Sean McMahon, joined now by the head coach of the Pointers, Tyler Krieger. Another average night at the Willett. Coach, I tell you what, you had to persevere here. You did a lot of good things here tonight, had to survive a couple things as well. Very important result to get here tonight.
Yeah, I couldn't be more proud as a coach of the resilience of our group. The 4 goals they had, we gave to them.
Yeah.
They gave them transition. They were a transition team that sparks it on that end of things. And with whatever happens, the calls don't go our way, it doesn't matter. You don't need the officiating to win, to be able to come around to that. I think was, big swing, 5-2 versus 4-3 there.
Yeah.
Could have taken that either way, and there was no panic. If anything, it jolted us. It kind of gave us the boost that we needed, quite frankly. That third period, we had all the jump, we had all the play, and that is, I think, the spark that we needed going into a big stretch here.
Your power play is buzzing. I know Coach Crom is listening. He's got to be happy, huh?
Yeah, Coach, it was a heck of a play. Joey drew a play up to start the third period there, worked to perfection. It's great.
Yeah, I thought the other thing, I thought your bottom 6 forwards were were dynamite here.
Yeah.
Those guys, getting you scoring, getting you some jam, and, when you get that kind of scoring from those guys in your lineup, that's when you become a very lethal team.
Yeah, we got, Bird had 2 goals, 2.5 goals, we'll call it, with the third one being disallowed. And then, Nico with a goal, Blake with a goal. I can't remember who else it was. We had a couple of the first, but we get an offense from our D.
Like Owen Dean had a 3-point night here too. Yeah,
heck of a game.
So.
Matthew Falls played great. Bennett played great. It's all the way around team effort.
I'll tell you what, that D-core, you can see it. You can see it coming. They're gaining more and more confidence as they play more.
Yeah, it's going to take time. They got 4 games played now each, the majority of them, but they're doing good things. They're playing faster. They all skate extremely well. They suffocate guys, and it's what they can be at the end of the year is scary good. If we keep on this path that we're on, and we got 9 of them that can all play. Junks is on the shelf right now, hopefully getting back in the next week or 2. And that changes things too. So I couldn't be prouder as a coach of the guys in general.
All right, the big thing after a game like recovery here is going to be important. You got a big one coming up Tuesday here.
They played 2 games this weekend too. It's going to be now we're not at home. We're going to an away rink. You got to be able to find that edge. And if we're going to be a team we think we are, we're going to play the game we are on Tuesday.
Said you wanted to get some offense going this weekend. Your fellas answered the bell, didn't they?
Yeah, we had some jam. We had some good plays on the net there. It was hungry.
Good. And when you think about the things you can clean up too, that'll take you to another level.
Yeah, they're easy. PK, a couple of easy plays on it. It's easy mistakes we can correct, but we were aggressive. They'll take those mistakes.
All right. Well, Coach, we'll see you on Tuesday. It should be a good one. Should
Thanks,
be fun.
Hell yeah.
All right. Pointers head coach Tyler Krieger joining us here as Stevens Point here, a 7-4 win over St. Mary's. Wasn't I don't know, unconventional, I guess you could say.
It could be.
3 for 5 in the power play, for God's sake. Who knows?
How many adult beverages is Coach Crom into?
Yeah, exactly.
With a 3 for 5 effort.
That's right. They're in the shootout. I forgot, Sean. Overtime.
You have to play.
You have to do the shootout. So they're at a shootout, scoreless, at Hobbs Ice Arena, and they're at a shootout at Westman Arena.
Okay.
But that game is tied at 2. As let's see, St. Olaf got a goal, 16:28 of the third to tie it up. So they force it there. As that game has been even up, and I'm not sure from live stats how we will see the shootout details or whatever it may be. I have no idea. So we'll have to wait and see if what comes across there. River Falls did win, so they keep going. So Stevens Point, a pair of wins on the weekend. River Falls, a pair of wins on the weekend. Stout, a pair of wins on the weekend. Other ones still kind of hanging in the balance. In the NCHA, some overtime as well, as Lake Forest came back to tie Aurora at 4, but it is the Spartans that get the 5-4 win in overtime, so they give away a point in the NCHA standings there. So it is Aurora, MSOE, Trine, Adrian, and St. Norbert, your winners in the NCHA. St. John's beat St. Scholastica.
That's a sweep.
4-1 to sweep there, so they're sitting atop the MIAC in the early going conference-wise there. All right, here. All right, we got a lot to get to here, so let us do so by telling you that Ryan Hintz on the power play at 8:56 of period number 1 gave Stevens Point the lead. Ryan Hintz with his first goal as a pointer from Dawson Sherino and Peyton Hart. 1-0 Stevens Point. St. Mary's then at 10:30 evened it up. Mark Fleetmeyer, again, son of the former pointer D-man Drew Fleetmeyer. His second of the year from Blake Green. It was 1-1 after 1. Stevens Point came out. Chris Engelbert, his first of the year from Blake Norris and Owen Dean. 1:41 in. Put Stevens Point up 2-1. St. Mary's back then. Carter Newpower, his first of the year at 7:28 from Alex Candon and Blake Green. Then at 12:19, Engelbert is second of the year on a beautiful setup from Nico Shemileski and Owen Dean at 12:19. Stevens Point went back up 3-2. They made it 4-2 at 17:11. Shemileski is first of the year from Hunter O'Brien and Owen Dean, and then that's where things got a little bit crazy.
To say the least.
As it is, let's see, they switched the scoring around on that goal, and it was Carter Newpower from Gabe Podick at 19:12, and basically what happened is goal went in, light came on, referee didn't see it, they played on, we went back the other way. Chris Engelbert on a heck of an individual effort, dives, chips the puck over Raskowski. The goal judge on the other end turns the light on as well, but like it never happened because they went back, talked to Dougie Seavright on the far end, and he said it was in. Coach Krieger told us they got a look at it on video and the right call made, so no harm, no foul.
Absolutely.
So that got St. Mary's to within 4-3 after 2, and then the Pointers came out, Sean, really strong start. Peyton Hart, 29 seconds into the third, and the power play is third of the year from Dawson Sherino and Fletcher Anderson. Colin Tushy then battled back on the power play at 8:51. Nathan Solis and Yuna Jutinen, got the assist there, and that got it back to close, but Dawson Sherino then on the power play, Sean, an absolute laser beam from the far face-off circle. 12:35 from Ryan Hintz and Peyton Hart. And the final goal, Pointers close it out. Blake Norris, his first as a pointer at 14:06. He was assisted by Joe Manning, and that's Joe Manning's first point as well. Stevens Point outshoots St. Mary's 16-5 in the third period and 41-17 for the game. Didn't give up a whole lot of chances
when you were 5-on-5,
and still gave up 4.
Yep.
So gotta tighten some things up. That's for sure. So shots on goal, 41-17 in favor of the Pointers. St. Mary's 1 for 3 on the power play with 2 shots on goal. Stevens Point, the difference, 3 of 5, 10 shots on goal for the power play. A.J. Raskowski battled to keep St. Mary's in it, 13 third period saves for a game total of 34. Alex Proctor made 4 saves in the third period for a game total of just 13. Is that right? Yep, 13 saves for Alex Proctor. Stevens Point, Sean, won almost 61% of the faceoffs. That is
you're going to control a lot
that's
of play
a high
from
number from that I can remember here in a while. So who knows? So Stevens Point gets the win. They improve to 3-1 overall. St. Mary's 1-2, and the Pointers will head to St. Norbert on Tuesday. Can't wait.
Oh man,
it's going to be
love
fun.
that rivalry.
Love going over there.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
We'll see that. All right, Sean, we got a tough tally here. We got to pick our Pointer Blue Line Club player of the game. And I don't want to say taking the easy way out here, but we'll give honorable mention to Peyton Hart with a 3-point night at a goal and 2 assists. But I'm going to say that entire line of Chris Engelbert, Nico Shemileski, and Owen Dean.
I love it.
Shemileski a 2-point night, Owen Dean a 3-point night, and it is Engelbert with his first 2 goals as a pointer. So that's an 8-point night from that line, from your number 3 line here. So it is the line of Nico Shemileski, Chris Engelbert, and Owen Dean that are Pointer players of the game. Does that sound all right to you?
I love it. Yep, let's do it.
Unless you have a better idea.
No, that was good. I was going to say the bottom 6, but that, narrowing it down to one line is good as well.
Yep, absolutely. So they did. All right, we're going to check the high-speed Twitter wire here and see if we can get any shootout finals here with a ton of overtime games going on, but I do not see anything coming in here. So we shall see. But we can tell you that Eau Claire and Bethel are in the shootout, as are UW Superior and St. Olaf in the shootout as well. So unless if you go to the full play-by-play, it does not show. So we'll try that, but nonetheless. All right, hope you'll join us on Tuesday night. It is the Pointers and the Green Knights. Going to be, would have to believe here, Sean, a top 10 matchup.
Yeah, you would assume.
Right?
Yeah,
Stevens Point in at 10, I would think. We'll see. There was some movement around coming up. Pair of wins here tonight or on the weekend.
Yeah.
Keeps it going. And going to try to send a big statement here on Tuesday. It'll be a tough road to
tough
do it.
game, yeah.
But we'll see. It should be good. All right, hope you'll join us. We're on the air 6:40, 7 o'clock, the opening faceoff from the Cornerstone Community Center as Stevens Point takes on St. Norbert. Again, your final score here tonight, Stevens Point sweeps the weekend. They beat St. Mary's 7-4. We'll see you on Tuesday night from De Pere. And for Sean McMahon, I'm Tom Weaver. You've been listening to Pointer Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.
You've been listening to UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network is brought to you by Century World, Skyward, U.S. Bank, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin-Robbins. Also by BSN Sports, Festival Foods, Taco Bell, TDS, Cousin Subs, Wisconsin National Guard, People's State Bank, Monk's Bar and Grill, Marshfield Clinic, Century School of Business and Economics. Also by Hughes Service and Millador, Aero Global Corp, Goal Line Golf and Hockey, Edward Jones, Puro Clean Restoration Professionals, McCain Foods, Dahl Auto, Northwind Solar, Len Dudas Motors, Mullins Way, Brightline Investigations, Auto Select, Bone and Joint, Rock and Roll Cafe, Fraternal CrossFit, Aspirus Health, and Thrivent. This broadcast is an exclusive presentation of UW Stevens Point Athletics.